Welcome back into the Heat Report by Chat Sports. Big time game tonight, Heat Cavaliers. We're live, as we will be for the rest of the season. Welcome in, because boy, do the Heat have to pull off a win with a very, very short-handed roster. No Bam Adebayo tonight. He also has back issues. I'm sorry for laughing, but it's almost comical at this point for how many injuries the Heat have to deal with, because Duncan Robinson is also out with back discomfort. So two of the biggest players for Miami out with back injuries, but two people out, two people in. Jimmy Butler and Nikola Jovic return to the lineup today, both of them in the starting five. Obviously, there's still no Tyler Herro or Kevin Love or Josh Richardson, so Heat are going to have to try to find a way to get a win, because they are slowly falling out of the play-in race. So they have to keep pace with a win today. Luckily for you, and never root for injuries, but Donovan Mitchell is not playing for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He is out with injuries, so both teams missing very key players. And it's going to fall on Jimmy Butler's shoulders today to try to get this win for Miami, because, well, without Bam, there's not that much defense, and, well, Jimmy's going to have to carry on offense. As always, shout out your city for me. A little bit of an earlier tip-off for Miami today. Usually it's 6:30 scheduled on ESPN, and then it's a 6:42 tip. But today we're tipping off at 6 p.m. in Cleveland. So a little 30 minutes earlier. I'm not going to complain about that. I'm not going to complain. What's up, AJ? Says, wait, no Bam. Yeah, I mean, the starting lineup for Miami today is the worst defensive lineup in NBA history. Terry Rozier, Patty Mills, Jimmy Butler, Nikola Jovic, and Thomas Bryant. The fact that we are going to be subjected to 48 minutes of Thomas Bryant and Orlando Robinson, it made me question if I wanted to actually go live for this game. I'm just kidding. Of course, we were going to go live. But it's hard to stay positive about the Heat center rotation. And I expect Jarrett Allen to have a big game for the Cavs. Just a hunch. I'm certain somebody's out of the lineup for Miami. Opposing center is going to have a good game. We got Yami in the building saying 3:05. Of course, we have time. Man, the Buckeye, Ohio. Anthony says go Heat. AV says go Heat. Jamal says let's go Heat. Wasim Khan's in the building as well. Jay the Fox, my dude. What does the Fox say? Well, he says the lineup is not good. Yeah, I agree. Listen, Duncan out. You're going to have to try to fill that three-point shooting somehow, especially with Herro remaining out of the lineup. So Eric Spoelstra is attempting to do that with inserting Patty Mills into the starting lineup. But my goodness, a Terry Rozier, Patty Mills backcourt is atrocious. I don't know who's going to be tasked with guarding Darius Garland. I assume it's going to be Terry Rozier. But then obviously Thomas Bryant is a horrific defender. So the fact that he's got to try to be our guy inside to protect the paint is not great at all. While the Cavs also, as I mentioned, don't have Donovan Mitchell, there's another injury for them. I believe Max Strus is not playing today. The good old pal that played for Miami over the past couple seasons is not available for Cleveland today. That's a bummer, because it's always fun to see good old Maxi Pad go out there and shoot some threes. I got PD turning and smiling. I thought I was going to get someone on that one. Max Strus is not available today. Jay the Fox says Mills needs to play good, no excuses. He's been struggling as of late. He played well to start the game, or his Heat tenure in the first two games against the Wizards and the Thunder. He was terrific, but he has really struggled over the last couple of games with his shot, and he has also struggled on the defensive end. But that's to be expected. He's a fossil out there trying to move around, and he's undersized. It's not a good combination. Patty Mills is out there to do one thing and one thing only. That is shoot the basketball. So if he can't do that, well, that provides some issues for your Miami Heat. We'll talk more about this game and give some love to y'all in a second, but it's programming time, and it's time to tell y'all about our sponsors on today's live show. And you already know one of them is Factor Meals, my favorite sponsor to ever come across the Heat Report, because I incorporate them inside my life every single day, and I did it before they even jumped on board, so I was pretty pumped when they did. What is Factor? Well, you can eat better with Factor because it's delicious, ready-to-eat meals that take 2 minutes to heat and eat. They're fresh, never frozen, chef-crafted, dietitian-approved. There's over 35 different options to choose from on a weekly basis, whether it's keto, calorie-conscious, protein plus, vegan and veggie. They got it all. And they're also adding more add-ons on a weekly basis. There's 60 right now that help you stay fueled and feeling good all day long, whether those add-ons be breakfast bites, some pancakes, some wellness shots, protein shakes. Those are just some of the array of things they have. Get started today and get after your goals. No prep, no mess meals. Factor's meals are ready to heat and eat, so there's no prepping, cooking, and my personal favorite part, clean up needed. I absolutely hate cleaning up. So head to factormeals.com/HeatChat50 and use code HeatChat50 to get 50% off. That's code HeatChat50 at factormeals.com/HeatChat50. That link is in the live chat. It's also in the description of today's live show. But that's not the only people sponsoring today's live show. Also, Prize Picks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app and platform. And I appreciate Prize Picks for coming along today. And they're offering you a first deposit match when you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS. You get a first deposit match up to $100. Football season may be over, but the action on the hardwood is heating up. Whether it's March Madness or the fight for NBA playoff seeding, there's no shortage of high-stakes basketball moments at this time of year. Get on the excitement with Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app where you can turn your hoops knowledge into serious cash. They've got specials for new and returning users alike for March Madness when you head over to prizepicks.com/CLNS. As always, I make some picks for the games, but I'm also incorporating a freebie. How about this one? Take more than on half a point for Caton Clark, and you could pair it with another winner for 3 times your money, but I paired it with 2 winners tonight to potentially get 5 times my money. I'm taking the more than on Jared Allen, 0 points, because no Bam, so probably he's going to eat inside. But I also take the more than on our sweet prince Nikola Jovic coming back. I think he's going to score more than 6 points. He's going to launch up a couple threes, knock him down, and get a layup in at bare minimum. You can take these picks, you can fade these picks, but all you got to do is pick more than or less than on 2 to 6 player stat projections, and you can watch the winnings roll in. Get started now if you haven't already at prizepicks.com/CLNS and get a first-time deposit match of $100. Pick more, pick less. It's that easy. Appreciate them for sponsoring today's show as well. If you haven't started with Prize Picks, I don't know what you're doing. It's the best. Go get over there and get active today. You still got 18 minutes before this game tips off. And before we get tipped off, let me know who you got in this matchup. Got the Heat? Type those MIAs. If you got the Cavs, type the CLEs. Hopefully Miami gets a bounce-back win, man. They've been a very up-and-down team this year. They've been kind of 500 over the past week and a half. And they got 2 wins against the Pistons last Friday and Sunday, lost on Monday in a very annoying game against the Sixers where they come back from 16 down, basically get to a 1-point game, and then just absolutely throw up a horrific final 4 minutes. But it's time to get a bounce-back win. Brian McKenna's rocking with Miami. Ty Man rocking with Miami. Anthony, Miami. Tyler, Miami. AJ, always a little bit on the pessimistic side here at the Heat Report, saying Cleveland, unfortunately. Ty Man, I respect that you're still rocking with Miami because I know you're from Ohio. So I appreciate you still rocking with the Heat and not the Cavs today. No, not a Cavs guy I see. Just an Ohio State and Cleveland Browns, Atlanta Falcons, Las Vegas Raiders, Minnesota Vikings. You can name them all. There's a lot of fanships out there, Ty Man. What's up, Yami? What's up, Maya's World? What's up, one of my favorite producers, Rolly? Let's go, Miami Heat Nation. Where y'all at? Let's go, 305. Drew says Miami, but without Bam, it's tough. I agree. It's not going to be easy for the Heat today. Not going to be easy. Darius Ringer's rocking with the Cavs. I don't know if you're a Cavs fan or not, but welcome into the stream. Hopefully you hang out, have a good time. Just don't be too mean to Miami Heat if you end up winning today. AJ says it's only pessimistic when the objective take goes against one's preference. I don't know, AJ. Y'all were saying, you and Brian were saying that he got to rebuild. Rebuild's a little harsh considering this team has made it to the NBA Finals twice in the last 4 years. Do I think they need to retool potentially in the offseason? Absolutely. But I think that is the word you have to use. Retool, not rebuild. If you go into next season with the same exact roster you have now, yeah, I'll be on the side of annoyance and aggravation like you guys are. But if they trade away one of Rozier or Tyler Herro to get a better guard in that spot to pair with Jimmy and Bam, I don't think we can be mad about that. I also don't think it would be smart for Miami to trade one of Bam or Jimmy. Because if you're saying rebuild, that means you're getting rid of one of those two. And that would be very, very dumb if you ask me. Retool, not rebuild. That's the difference. Ty Man says, if Cleveland wins, cool, but Miami all day. So that's why you're the GOAT. That's why you're the best, Ty Man. Tyler Santana agrees, says we need to retool, not rebuild. AJ says Jimmy's best years are behind him. How can you say that? Like, sure, it's been aggravating this season, but, like, he's been very good. He was so good last year. What do you mean the best behind him? Come on, AJ. Come on. Tyler Santana, quite the interesting quad of teams you got there. You got the New York Rangers, the Yankees, the Bills, and the Heat. Well, good thing you're a Heat fan, Tyler, because if I knew you were a Yankees and Bills fan and not a Heat fan, we'd have issues. AJ, I agree with that piece. We need a core who has consistent offense, which is why Damian Lillard was such an important thing to get done in the offseason, but it didn't. Maybe this offseason, if a guy on Cleveland is not going to sign a long-term extension and he comes available via trade, maybe that's the move that the Heat need to make. Maybe. Oh, all right, today's Super Chat menu. No Super Chats yet. Who's going to get that cherry popped on the stream today? All I know is that any Super Chat gets you on the show, no matter how much, no matter how little, it will be on the show. $10 gets you a raffle ticket, month-long raffle here at March to get this puppy right here. Look at this thing. What else could you ask for in terms of wanting something to be in your man cave, in your office, in your bedroom, wherever you want it to be? A Dwayne Wade and LeBron James laser-printed autographed photo with the frame. It already has this thing here to hang it up. How about this? We'll ship it out to you. $10 to get into the raffle. Get you a ticket. If you win, we'll get your shipping address and send it out. We also have a Hall of Fame to get into, and it's a new item. It used to be the board, which, by the way, we're raffling off the board on Friday night, so be tuned for that. Make sure you come around. But you can get into the new Miami Heat Hall of Fame with a $20 Super Chat. You get your name on this sweet Miami Heat basketball logo, and then once this puppy is all the way filled out, make it from orange to black, because orange is the new black. How about that reference? And we'll ship this out to someone else once we get this puppy filled. The first two Hall of Fame members, Content Lounge and Sam Locterra. If anyone else wants to get into the Miami Heat Hall of Fame, $20 Super Chat gets your name on the ball. And I'll say this, if you were in the Hall of Fame prior, well, we have a new one. So you're not a Hall of Famer anymore. Sorry to tell you that and break the news to you guys, but in order to be a Hall of Famer, you got to be on the current Hall of Fame item. And only two people are. So we have two Hall of Famers. We have 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. $50 a beer bong. And then today's deal of the day is a doozy, if you ask me. Today's Rolly deal of the day is as followed. If we get to $150 in total in Super Chats, I will do a beer boot. That is a massive discount. I've only done, I think, 2 boots on the show, maybe 3. One of them was on a Saturday game against the Knicks when we got to $500 in Super Chats. One of them was another deal of the day where we crossed, I think it was 100. and we got a beer boot. But today's deal today is a little $150 in total. Doesn't have to be an individual super chat. But if we as a collective team get $150 in super chats, I will do a beer boot. What is a beer boot? It is 3 happy dads in a big boot, and we will chug it all at once. So quite the deal of the day, if you ask me. But we'll see who sends in the first super chat of the night. Who needs to step up the most tonight, though? As we're 10 minutes away from tip, let's talk some hoops. No Bam, no Duncan, no Tyler. A lot of people out for Miami. Who needs to step up the most today? Starting lineup, Jimmy Butler, Nikola Jovic, Thomas Bryant, not Darius Garland, that's it for the Cavs, Terry Rozier, and Patty Mills. If you're asking me who needs to step up the most tonight, it actually is Thomas Bryant, who's starting at center. But here's the thing. It's not stepping up on the offensive end. He needs to step up and give me adequate defense. That's all I'm asking out of him. Adequate defense. You don't have to be a superstar. All you got to do is be an average defender tonight. Don't be a traffic cone out there, Thomas, and I'll like our chances. No traffic cone. I love that term, by the way, that people call like non-defenders traffic cones. I think that's so funny. Or chair. A little Rick Pitino, the Pitino dribble series. You guys know that one if you played hoops back in the day. I don't know if they still teach that, where you basically just go up. There's 3 chairs at the elbow, mid-court elbow. You have to make a move each time you get to a chair. It's like, a little crossover, a little hezzy hay, a little spin move to the rack for a layup, and you just go and go and go. I love it. Brian McCann said Rozier. Yami said Triple J. Tyler says Jovic and TB. AS says, I'm happy with Bam and Highsmith. Mills needs to come in, get some points as well. What's up, Daniel? Yeah, I did get a haircut. I'm not a fan of the haircut. My friend over here, Allie Barefoot, said, nice haircut, Nick. And I said, man, I didn't like it. A little short for me. It's hard to tell when you're in the chair how short they're actually cutting it. But I usually like to leave it a little bit longer on top than it is. But it is what it is. I appreciate it. Maya says Herro and Scary Terry. One issue, Tyler Herro is not playing tonight. It still is not in the Heat lineup. It's been about 12 or 13 games now. But Jimmy Butler's back. Nikola Jovic is back. And, well, that's all we could ask for, is that even when people leave the lineup, at least we're getting some people back into the lineup. Oh, man. Chris says, time for a Hemi masterclass. That would be ideal. Oh, how about this? A $5 super chat from AJ. It's a first-timer. AJ with a first-time super chat. You never forget your first, AJ. I haven't read the message yet, but this ought to be good. I appreciate you, AJ, for sending in the first super chat of the stream and the first super chat of your life. Time to face the music and accept objective reality of time for a rebuild. Keeping young talent and creating a new core around Bam. All right, AJ. Appreciate you. And let's have a discussion 7 minutes before tip-off. As Evan Mobley, Max Strus, and Donovan Mitchell are out for the Cavs, so both teams are wildly banged up. It's anybody's game tonight. My question to you, AJ, is if you want to trade Jimmy, and that is your opinion, which you're entitled to have. I just disagree, but it's your opinion. What are you trading Jimmy for, and who are you trading Jimmy to? That's what I want to know. I don't think we can just come out here and say we need to trade Jimmy and rebuild. I want a plan. I want a plan in action, AJ. You don't have to super chat if you don't want to. You can get your plan on screen with another super chat, but I am looking in the chat, so let me know your plan. I want to know. AJ saying Jimmy for D-Mitch. Oh. Okay. That's an idea. It's not the worst one. Not the worst. I'll tell you that. I'm just not sure that the Cavs would want to do that, right? I guess if they know Donovan Mitchell's leaving anyway, they stay in a win now mode with Jimmy. I guess. I will say this: if we ever traded Jimmy to rebuild, I pray to God they send him to the Western Conference because I could not take matching up with Jimmy Butler in the playoffs and him beating us in a 7-game series. That would be devastating. Be devastating. AS says Jimmy for Zion. I don't know if I'd do that, but I would rather do something like that, like a Zion, Trey Murphy, Herb Jones combination. Those three in a pick, which I don't know why they would do that, but there's an idea. They're saying Jalen Brunson. The Knicks would not trade Jalen Brunson for Jimmy Butler. Got bad news for you. They would not do that. There's 95 people watching. Shout out to everyone coming into the stream as we're 5 minutes away from tip. If you're ready for the game and want the Heat to get a bounce-back victory, hit the thumbs up icon. We have 20 likes. That's embarrassing. Let's just call a spade a spade. We need to get to 50 before we tip off. If we get to 50 before we tip off, I'll take a shot of 1800 tequila on the house. I usually take a shot when we send in a $20 super chat and you get on the Hall of Fame ball, but I will take a shot if we get to 50 likes. So hit that thumbs up icon. Show some support because I know everyone can't super chat, which is fine. I know everyone can't, but you can still show your support in the best ways possible, which is hitting the sub button and hitting the thumbs up icon. Let's get to 50 likes before we tip off in 4.5 minutes. Let's get to 50 likes. What's up, Lion Man? Shout out from New Zealand. Jordan says, you think Spo and Pat collecting point guards and shooting guards for something bigger? Well, nothing bigger this year. Like, they can't really do anything roster-wise for the rest of the season. In the offseason, maybe they have something up their sleeve, but a lot of these guys are on one-year deals, so who knows what they're really doing. Who knows what they're really doing. 20 likes away from 50. Hit that like button. Come on, folks. Come on, folks. I imagine there's like some people working on the floor below us because at the Chat Sports headquarters, we are on the 21st floor of our building. And I just imagine when it's watch party time and I start bouncing the ball, someone gets very upset that I bounced the ball on the 20th floor. But there's also a high possibility there's no one on the 20th floor and it's just a bunch of computers. It's also very possible. 20 likes away. Come on, folks. Let's get to 50 before we tip off. I'll take a shot. I don't want the Heat fans to come out sad tonight because if y'all don't bring the energy and y'all don't hit the like button, Heat are going to come out flat. That's the last thing we want and the last thing the Heat need. I will say this about Thomas Bryant, who's starting tonight. Even though I'm not the biggest TB guy because he's horrific defensively, he does bring energy. So maybe the Heat get off to a hot start. Jimmy Butler is back in the Heat lineup. He's also back in the chat. What's up, Jimmy Butler? What's up, Jimmy? What's up, Jimmy? 17 likes away. Hey, how about this guy right here? Jesus Batista, the absolute legend. If you don't know Jesus, you haven't been around the channel often, I tell you what. $10 super chat, back from a 14-day vacay. Look like a win streak among us. Well, Jesus, we're down bad right now. We've lost 3 of our last 5. Hopefully this super chat, and hopefully this sparks us to go on a run. Jesus Batista, I don't know if you knew this, but that $10 super chat actually earns you a raffle ticket for this D-Wade in LeBron James laser printed autograph photo that we're raffling off at the end of the month of March. And Jesus Batista gets a raffle ticket. I think it's his actually first one of the month. Let me see if that's accurate. 'Tis accurate. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Oh, my guy Chase is in the building. What's up, Chase? Good to see you too, bro. Is that the official NBA ball? It's not the official ball, but is a Heat basketball. This is our Hall of Fame item now, Chase. You know how we had the board where we wrote people's names on? Now it's this ball here. Heat basketball, $20 to enter the Heat Report Hall of Fame. We've only got 2 Hall of Famers. Content Lounge and Sam Loctera, those are the only 2 Hall of Famers as of now. $20 to get into the Heat Report Hall of Fame, and then once this puppy's filled out, we're going to raffle it off like we're raffling off that other Hall of Fame board on Friday night. We're about to get underway. See, I'm always bad at timing up when the game's actually going to begin, but we are underway in Cleveland. Heat, lose the tip, you lose the game, they say. Cavs start with the ball. Karis LeVert's got it for Cleveland, and they immediately lob it up for an easy dunk to Jarrett Allen. I mean, that's the Bam Adebayo difference right there. Why are you taking that remote? What TV? Where are you? There should be its own remote. There should be its own. All right, sorry for the distraction, folks. All I know is that Nikola Jovic just knocked down a triple. Good for my prize picks, good for the Heat as they take their first lead. Jovic Hive, stand up. We didn't get to 50 likes. That's depressing. Jarrett Allen facing up Jovic. Oh my God, it's already a ref show. We can't even go a minute without it being a ref show. Jarrett Allen drove on Jovic. I thought he just lost the ball here, and they're going to say Jovic reached in and fouled. Disgusting. These officials stink. Officials hate Miami. But make sure you guys get your votes in. MIA for the Heat, CLE for the Cavs. LeVert, Garland, Okoro, Niang starting for the Cavs. It will be an Okoro triple. He'll miss. Thomas Bryant for the rebound. Outlet to Patty Mills. Here comes the veteran. Trailing Terry Rozier. He gets a screen. Rozier fumbles the ball. It's a turnover. Here comes Garland. Garland lob to Okoro for an easy layup. Turnovers, turnovers, turnovers. Can't happen. Especially when you're shorthanded. Rozier gets a screen with Jovic. Pick and pop. Nikola's going to launch another one. That one doesn't fall, but I like Nikola being aggressive early. Oh, Jesus, Batista with a $20 super chat. Boo! Let's go, Jesus. As Jarrett Allen smokes the layup. We'll read this in a second. Here comes Jimmy. First time he's touched the ball tonight. Butler gets a screen from Thomas Bryant, probes inside, and turns it over. What are we doing? Jimmy, look to score the basketball. Stop looking to pass. We need you to score. Okoro smokes the layup. But Jarrett Allen's there for the rebound and putback. I mean, Jimmy Butler, can you look to score the basketball, my friend? We need you to score the ball. Rozier out to Mills, swung to Butler. Mills sets a screen for Butler. Jimmy, guarded by LeVert, swings it to Patty. Patty spinning. Back to Jimmy. Right wing triple for Butler. Good! Jimmy answers my call and knocks down his first shot of the game, and we're even at 6. The bad boys, as we call them, Jimmy and Jovic, both have a triple. Shout out to Jesus, LFG Heat, and add me onto the ball. You got it, Jesus, next time out. Okoro 3 in the corner, no good. Also, we'll flash the Super Chat menu next time out to showcase what our deal of the day is. Could be a fun one. 6-6, Butler's got it. Right wing gets a screen from Thomas Bryant, drives baseline, reverse layup, good! There you go, Jimmy. Don't look to pass. Look to score. We need you to score. Jimmy's up to 5 points, and the Heat have a 2-point lead. Turnover. Here comes Patty Mills after an errant pass. Mills leading the break. Slows it down. We'll reset and get the offense organized. Now he takes a step back 3. No good. Jovic rebound, and he was fouled on the rebound. Darius Garland called for the loose ball foul. Attaboy, Jov. Get on the glass, young bull. Get on the glass. Let's go. Shout out to Jesus Batista. We'll do it next time out. I thought I was going to sneak it in before they inbound the ball. Rozier drives left. Oh, Rozier put the move on Jarrett Allen, but smoked it. Mills, offensive rebound. Jumper, good. Ball hit front rim, popped right to Patty Mills, who hit the little 12-foot jumper. 7-0 run for Miami. They're up 10-6. Niang, pump fake, drives on Rozier, swings it out to Okoro. His corner 3. Good. Okoro has taken a lot of shots early in this game, which I think you're going to be fine with. The former top 5 pick out of Auburn. Good defensive player, not the best offensively. Mills gets a screen from Thomas Bryant and almost turns it over. Ball was tipped out of bounds. So stay with Miami, sideline out. Heat wearing their whites today. Cavs wearing their black unis. See the chat getting active early in this one. That makes my heart happy. Bring the energy. Jovic drives baseline, swings it out to Rozier. He's wide open. Terry for three. God! Rozier knocks down the catch-and-shoot triple, all started by the dribble drive of Nikola Jovic. That's what the young man brings, and boy, have the Heat missed him sneakily in the first 6 or 7 minutes. Foul the other way. They're going to call, what do they call here? I guess it's on Miami, but the Heat hold a 4-point lead. Jesus, I completely agree. The Heat needed you to come back to the stream, and we're starting to knock down our threes as we're 3 for 5 from beyond the arc early in this one. 7:40 to go in the first quarter. Garland pick and roll. Step back three on Rozier, no good. Rebound by Jimmy Butler after a good box out from Thomas Bryant. Jimmy leading the break. Drop off to Bryant. Layup. Good! Heat up 6. Largest lead of the game. Listen, I said this early. Thomas Bryant, not a good defender, but he brings energy to the table. He brings energy. Heat on a 12-3 run over the last 2.5 minutes. This is a good start for Miami. Just need to keep your foot on the gas. Thomas Bryant, great position inside on Georges Niang and was able to just finish. Garland probing inside, kicks it out to Levert. Levert drives inside, drop off to Allen. Jared Allen sweeping right hook, no good. Thomas Bryant with the board. I've been pleasantly surprised with how Thomas Bryant has started this ball game. Outlet up ahead. Jimmy's got it on the right block. He sees two bodies, swings it out to Rozier. Rozier back to Jimmy in the left wing now. Jimmy driving on Garland. Gets 2 feet in the paint. A lot of contact. It gets it to go. Could have been a foul. It's not called. Heat up 8. Levert quickly the other way. Gets the bucket and the foul. Thomas Bryant did not get back, and he committed the foul and one for Cleveland. And when we come back from our first timeout, Caris LeVert will be at the line to try to convert the old-fashioned three-point play. But how about the Heat's offense coming out firing today? 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the first quarter, so not even halfway through the first period, but 17 points for Miami early on. Fantastic, fantastic offensive start for Miami. And now it's time to induct the legend himself, Jesus Batista, into the Heat Report Hall of Fame. Dun da da da, dun da da da, dun da da da, dun da da da. Dun da da da, dun da da da, dun da da da, dun da da da. Dun da da da, da 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 da. That's that fake noise I made it for the Hall of Fame introduction. Here it is, right up there with Content Lounge and Sam Loctera, Jesus Batista. I apologize for my horrific handwriting, but also it's very difficult to write on a basketball, but it does show up pretty well when I am not messing up the handwriting. So shout out to Batista for getting inducted into the Heat Report Hall of Fame. He is the definition of a real one. Heat do hold a 17-11 lead early in this one. When we come out of the timeout, 2 free throws for Caris LeVert in Cleveland. But I do want to remind people of our Super Chat menu as we have 170 people now in the building. Any Super Chat gets on the show regardless of size. We just appreciate any donation to help us grow here at the Heat Report. They get on the show. $10 gets you a raffle ticket in our month-long raffle for this D-Wade and LeBron James laser-printed autograph photo that if you win the raffle, which we'll do it at the end of the month, we'll ship it out to you. Mr. Gio, if you're in the building, we're working on getting that D-Wade jersey shipped out to you. $20 gets you an introduction to the Miami Heat Report Hall of Fame, which gets your name on this Heat basketball right here. We'll showcase it every single live show, and when it's fully filled out with names all around the ball, we are going to raffle this puppy off so one Heat Report viewer can get the Hall of Fame ball. $50 is a beer bong, and then you see it, the deal of the day for the today's stream, yours truly, Rolly, is going to do a beer boot, which is 3 Happy Dads in 1 boot. Drink it all at one time, $150 total. Doesn't have to be a $150 super chat, but if we get to $150 as a crew here in total, team effort, I will take down 3 beers in 1. That is tonight's Super super chat menu. But all that matters is hopefully a Heat W. That's what all that matters here, a Heat W. But I did want to showcase that. Also, make sure you're subscribed if you haven't. We're going to be live for every single Heat game the rest of the way. I know we missed the last 3 games, or we did Philly on Monday, but the 3 before that was because of NFL free agency. We are here for the rest of the way. No more excuses, no more missing games. Daniel says, if only the ball was signed by Butler. Signed by the Heat Report Hall of Famers is cooler, if you ask me. Free throw made by Caris LeVert, 17-12 ball game. 17-12 ball game. Patty Mills fouled as he tried to drive right wing. Substitution on the floor, Orlando Robinson, who's the backup center for Miami today with no Adebayo, checks into the game for Thomas Bryant. Same for outside of the center position for Miami. Butler gets it into Patty Mills. Now Jimmy in the corner. Jimmy quickly doubled, but now not. Caris LeVert defending. Jimmy drives baseline. Kicks it out to Rozier. Corner triple for Terry. God! Rozier with 2 triples in the quarter. He's got 6 points. Heat back up 8. Miami is 4 of 6 from beyond the arc. Oh, and Wasim Khan with a $20 super chat. We'll get to that in a second. Garland swings it to Okoro. Back to Garland. Darius drives inside. Kicks it out to LeVert. Now to Tristan Thompson. Back to LeVert. 1 on the shot clock. LeVert. Oh, my God. Rozier. Damn it, Terry. 0.2 seconds to go on the shot clock. LeVert pump faked, and LeVert got him in the air. Rozier jumped, and then LeVert was able to jump into him for a 3-point foul. 23.8 seconds of good defense, and then 1 mental mistake fouling a 3-point shooter. Can't happen. LeVert makes the first 2013. 2013, a good year. Shout out to Wasim. Says, hey, Rolly and Heat Report. Shout out to Wasim Khan. Next TV timeout. He is getting inducted into the Heat Report Hall of Fame. LeVert is 2 for 2 at the line so far. Nikola Jovic checks out of this one. Caleb Martin comes in. And I jinxed LeVert, so that's good. He missed the last one. Jaquez in for Jimmy as well. Jaquez has it left wing. He drives. Okoro picks him up. Jaquez out to Patty Mills. Quick trigger for Patty. Doesn't go. Orlando Robinson and Thompson fighting for the board. Does not go Miami's way. Here comes Caris LeVert trailing Tristan Thompson. Listen, both teams are banged up today. It's a game of nutrition, an attrition, they say. Georges Niang, corner 3, too strong. Rebound down to Caleb Martin. Here comes Miami. Rozier, half spin, drives, floater, too strong. Can't go. Good defense by Darius Garland. Here comes LeVert now, spinning on Jaquez, probing inside. Kicks it out to Okoro. Okoro's been busy early. He swoops inside and hits the left-handed layup to get the Cavs within 4. Good screen inside by Tristan Thompson to just eat up space there and force an easy layup for Okoro. Rozier doubled, splits it, drops it off to Orlando Robinson. Orlando fumbles it now. Chaos on the offensive end. Mills curling 3. It's about time, but Patty Mills with a triple. He was 0 for 2 from beyond the arc in this one so far. He has 2 of the Heat's 3 misses from beyond the arc. But he hits there. He's now 1 for 3. He's got 5 points tonight. Garland working on Caleb Martin. Way to go, Caleb, to keep himself in front. It's kicked out to Niang, who stepped on the baseline, and it's a turnover for the Cavs. It's going back to Miami. Let's go. Let's go. Sam Merrill checks into the ball game. I believe that's a former Utah State Aggie, and they're kicking things off in March Madness against the FAU Owls. No, that's wrong. They're playing TCU. Utah State's playing TCU. Rozier inside. Rejected by Thompson. He wanted a goaltend. He doesn't get it. Merrill to trailing Garland. Garland drives inside. Step back on the baseline. Rattles in and out. Rebound fought for. Falls to the Cavs. And it's kicked out. That's Marcus Morris. Ooh, forgot about him. Tristan Thompson kicks out to Garland. Quick release three for Darius Garland. And it goes. He's very good at getting them off quickly. Timeout on the floor, and I think Spo is pissed because he thought that Rozier block by Tristan Thompson was a goal 10. Not called, though. Close. All right, second time out of the quarter, and it's time to induct another member into the Heat Report Hall of Fame as the Heat have a 4-point lead with 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first 12 minutes of the ball game. Kind of feels like a mix between like Superman theme and Star Wars, but that's how we're doing things. Wasim. 4 Hall of Famers officially on the ball. Content Lounge, Sam Loctera, Wasim Khan, and Jesus Batista. Just want everyone to know you can get on here multiple times to fill out the ball. You can get your name on here more than once. So, for example, if Wasim sent another $20 tonight, he would get another induction into the Hall of Fame. You can have multiple. While we are in this TV timeout, let me show some love to one of our sponsors on today's show, and that is Factor Meals, and I'm just going to keep on saying it until y'all understand it. It is my favorite sponsor here at the Heat Report, and I know you're not supposed to play favorites, but I unfortunately do because it's my show. Eating better is easy with Factor's delicious ready-to-eat meals. Every fresh, never frozen meal is chef-crafted, dietitian-approved, and ready to go in just 2 minutes. You'll have over 35 different options to choose from every week, including Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Also, there are more than 60 add-ons to help you stay fueled, up, and feeling good all day long. Don't wait any longer. Get started today and get after your goals. Factor is the perfect solution if you're looking for fast, premium options with no cooking required. Sign up and save today. I've done the math. They've done the math. Factor is less expensive than takeout, and every meal is dietitian approved to be nutritious and delicious. Head to factormeals.com/HeatChat50 and use code HeatChat50 to get 50% off. That's code HeatChat50 at factormeals.com/HeatChat50. Get the 50% off today. That link is in the live chat and description of today's video. Oh, a $10 super chat from Druck. Oh, look at this. It's a first timer, too. We got 2 first timers tonight. You never forget you never forget your first. I always love being a first time super chat because I just like to entertain people and talk Heat basketball with all you. And the fact that you would send a donation for the first time to the channel makes me very happy. Shout out to you, Druck Van Til. Heat fans since 2003. Damn, I'm getting old. Well, you came in at the right time when our boy D. Wade came into the organization. We will get you a raffle ticket for the photo, the D. Wade photo. Or I'll get there. Busy day at work. Orlando Robinson, triple from the corner. Our centers can shoot. Heat back up 7. Marcus Morris has it. Hand off to Sam Merrill. In an offensive foul, Marcus Morris barrels into Terry Rozier, and it's going the other way. Monteka, I'm self-conscious about my hair. Can you not say it's too short? I know it's too short. My guy went a little too low yesterday. Went a little too low. That's all I'll say. But what if I went bald, Monteka? Would you have a problem with that? Looks like you're kind of bald, Monteka. Patty Mills has it, drives inside, out to Rozier. Rozier working on Okoro. Sidestep mid-range shot for Terry. Doesn't go. But Orlando Robinson on the offensive glass and one! Orlando Robinson working his tail off. A personal 5-0 run for Orlando, getting the offensive board over Marcus Morris and Jarrett Allen, getting it and then getting it up and in with a foul. He'd have a chance to take a double-digit lead, which they do. I'm just playing with you, Monteka. Chase, you're bald too, my guy? Hey, there's no problem being bald. What up, Justin? Daniel says it keeps asking me for a code for a super chat. I'm assuming that is your own bank account or something, man. Because we don't. Best to my knowledge, there's no code required to super chat to the Heat Report. Sam Merrill knocks down a 3 to make it a 7-point game with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Rozier pick and roll, fumbles the ball, regathers it, and kicks it out to Patty Mills. Mills now working with a screen. Mills in the corner doesn't turn it over because Caleb Martin saved it. Back out to Rozier, left wing 3, no good. Rebound by Jarrett Allen. That was a chaotic possession for Miami. Yeah, that's what I thought, Jesus. What's up, Turek? Orlando is playing good, Juan. The last 6 points for Miami. He gives up an easy one inside here. Jarrett Allen got good position inside, and he gets it and lays it up and in. Patty Mills swings it turns it over. Oh, but how about this? Orlando Robinson tips the loose ball, and it happens to go right to Jaime Jaquez Jr. for an easy layup. Heat back up 7. Darius Garland working the other way. Heat go to his zone for the first time tonight. It's a Marcus Morris corner 3, and he drains it. The Cavs have gotten going offensively over the past 2 minutes. Lead down to 4. Rozier high-stepping his way to the offensive end. Heat running a group of runoffs here at the top of the key. Patty Mills has it now. 8 to go on the shot clock. Mills to Orlando. Drop off to Jaquez. Swung out to Martin. 1 more to Rozier. Terry mid-range jumper. Too strong. No good. Rebound down to Jarrett Allen. Good ball movement for Miami in that one. Sam Merrill drop off to Garland. Garland sidestep 3. They go 2 for 1. It's no good, but Jarrett Allen's there for the offensive rebound. Kick out, swung around. Marcus Morris back to Merrill. His 3, good. And just like that, a 9-0 run, an 11-2 run for the Cavs to cut it to a 1-point game. Under 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Heat last shot. Rozier's got it. Rozier fouled with 10 seconds to go. What's up, Ninja Gaming? We'll show that super chat in a second. Who do I like at Augusta? Chase, it's going to be hard to pick against Scotty Scheffler the way he's putting it right now. If he can putt like that, my goodness, how is anyone supposed to win a tournament ever again? But you know what? I'll go Victor Hovland. I'm going to pick Victor Hovland, the Norwegian. Myers, that doesn't surprise me. Jimmy Butler's got it. He checks in for the final possession. So does Jovic. Jimmy drives right. Pump fake. Mid-range shot. Left it short. That's the end of the quarter. Heat will go to the second period. Up 1, 31-30. I like the offensive performance for Miami. The defense was lacking there a little bit at the end of the quarter, but it's all good. Miami up 1 going into the second quarter. Shout out to Druck Van Til with a $10 super chat, getting a raffle ticket for the D Wade and LeBron laser printed autographed photo that is framed. Just hang it up in your man cave. Look at this. Look how sweet this is. $10 gets you a raffle ticket for that, just like Druck. Also a first-timer and a longtime fan of the Miami Heat, which we love to see. Ninja Gaming with a $2 super chat. Appreciate you, Ninja Gaming. Yo! What's up, Rolly? How you doing? Ninja, I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good as well. It's been a while. I know you're a Celtics fan, but it's all good as long as you're not being mean to my Miami Heat in the chat. We're going to have a good time here. Make sure you have subscribed to the channel if you haven't already. 180 people watching. Daily content here at the Heat Report, whether it be a watch party like this one, whether it be a video, we will have you covered. We're going to be live for every single Heat game the rest of the season. will be also your one-stop shop for all Heat off-season stuff, whether it be draft content, whether it be trade rumors, free agency news, free agency rumors. We'll be your one-stop shop. So if you're a Heat fan that are looking to get content on a daily basis surrounding your team, that's where you'll go. That's where you go. Let's get it. Ooh, handles. Ooh, let's get it. Ooh. See, getting me a basketball to hold on to while we're live was a bad idea. Bad idea. Montega says, when does the playoff start? Well, I'll tell you this. The play-in is starting on April 16th. So we're less than a month away from the play-in starting. And I suspect that Miami might have to play in the play-in, which not ideal, but it's possible for sure. What's up, Bob? Bobbity bob, bobbity bob bob bob, bobbity bob bob bob, bobbity bob bob bob. The score of that Montana State game. As y'all know, I'm a massive college basketball guy. Montana State up 9 at halftime. I almost bet on Montana State too. I got money on the Colorado Buffaloes tonight though. I'm an average college basketball bettor. Y'all see what I do on Prize Picks as well. I like to bet on the college hoops. Jaquez, out of the break, open three, no good. He has started the second quarter with the ball. Got a great look, just unable to get it to go. Marcus Morris back to Craig Porter Jr., that is. He swings it back to Morris. Morris already made a three in this one. Can't get that one to go. Rebound down to Caleb Martin. Martin outlet to Jimmy Butler. Here comes Jimmy. It's DeLon Wright, Jovic, Jaquez, Martin, and Jimmy. I actually like this lineup. Good mix of shooting and defense. Jimmy to the rim, fouled, and one! Jimmy Butler getting to the rim, draws the foul plus the bucket. Heat go up 3. Good to have Jimmy Butler back. Thank goodness he returns to the lineup. Spam your 22s. Chase, I am a Reed Shepherd fan. He is a terrific young point guard, man. Jimmy converts the three-point play. Heat back up 4. Reed Shepherd's terrific. Just your throwback point guard. Absolute marksman from beyond the arc. Shot 51% from 3 this year for Kentucky. Averaged more than 2 steals a game. He is he's an above-average defender, and he is also an elite shooter, and he plays basketball the right way. Jimmy Butler with a steal. He's out and running, and he slams it home with no contest. Heat up 6. Let's go, Jimmy. Chase, I'm not a Zach Edey guy. I think he's a great collegiate player. I just don't think he's going to be good in the NBA. Another Jimmy steal. Drop off to Jovic. One more to Martin. Another one to Jimmy. Laid up and in. A 7-0 run to start the quarter for Miami. All thanks to Jimmy Butler. 2 straight steals for Jimmy. He's engaged both offensively and defensively. This is exactly what Miami needed. Craig Porter Jr. stripped by DeLon Wright. Oh, they call foul. Oh, Jimmy coming back with a vengeance after missing the last 2 ball games. Chase, you might be reaching on that one, pal. Might be reaching. Also, the hit rate on Kentucky guards in the NBA is so high over the last 8 years that, like, a good Kentucky collegiate guard comes in the NBA, it almost feels like you have to take him. Now, I don't want to get our hopes up for Reed Shepherd here too early because I am projecting him to be a top 10 pick in the NBA draft, so the Miami Heat will very likely not be able to draft him because he will be way off the board. That is my opinion. I do lead our NBA draft coverage here at Chat Sports, so I do know a thing or two sometimes. DeLon Wright, baseline drive, acrobatic finish from DeLon Wright. Hanging. DeLon Wright coming in, making a play. LeVert driving by Jaquez the other way. Good contest by Jovic, but a good finish by LeVert to get the high arcing bank shot to fall. LeVert's a professional scorer is what they call him. Professional scorer. Jimmy swings out to Jovic. He's wide open for three. Nikola left it short. Jovic now 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. He made his first one. He's missed his last 2. LeVert the other way. Jovic picks him up. LeVert drives to the free throw line. Kicks it out to Marcus Morris. Back to LeVert. Pump fake. Swings it out to Craig Porter Jr. Corner 3. No good. Rebound to Caleb Martin. Heat out and running. Here comes Jimmy. Jimmy Euro stepping. Contact. No call. Foul. They're going to call on Miami as Caleb Martin went over the back of Jared Allen. Jimmy Butler, I like his aggressiveness, getting a hardline drive to the rim. It's a little bit out of control there, and you could tell by his shot attempt it's going off glass and way back. No touch. Manuel, I could get behind the Heat being up by 12 at the end of the first half. Sam Merrill, quick catch and shoot 3. Nothing but nylon. That was a quick release from Merrill. That was impressive. I was impressed with that. Jaquez just barrels him over. That's an offensive foul. Or they call block? He got bailed out there, in my opinion. I thought that was a charge. Miami is 6 of 12 from beyond the arc. Cleveland 6 of 13. So both teams are shooting it pretty well from deep. That's a charge. Unbiased Rolly. Thank you, AV. DeLon Wright drives inside. Out to Jovic. Wide open. Right wing 3. Splash! Nikola Jovic with 6 points. He's 2 for 4 from beyond the arc. He's too good of a shooter to miss more than 2 in a row at one point. 7-3 of the night for the Heat. LeVert looking to answer. Gets a screen. Jovic in drop coverage. LeVert drop off to Thompson. Kicks it out to Merrill. Merrill's 3, no good. Jaquez with the board. Jaime brings it up for Miami. Swings it to Jimmy. Jimmy picked up by Tristan Thompson. Jimmy should be able to drive by Tristan here. Jimmy putting the isolation moves on him. Fouled! Can't get the shot to go, but Butler earning himself a trip to the charity stripe for the second time tonight. He's 1 for 1 from the line, looking to be 3 for 3. $250 people watching. If you haven't already, hit that sub button. Can we get to 8,800 today? That's the goal. It's lofty, but I think it's possible. 250 people watching early in the second quarter. Come on. Come on, hit that sub button. Daily Heat content, live for every Heat game. And if you're a Heat fan who haven't subscribed, Adam Silver told me that more subscribers equal more Heat wins. That's what he told me. Haywood Highsmith checking in for the first time tonight. Jaime Jaquez takes a seat on the bench. Butler goes 2 for 2 at the line, so the Heat's lead back up to 8. Heat 4-4 at the line today. 3 for 3 from Jimmy. 1 for 1 from Orlando Robinson. What's up, Julian? Niang inside, double team, kicks it back out to Merrill. Merrill to Tristan Thompson. Thompson trying to bully ball Jovic. Good help defense, forces a kick out to Garland. One more to LeVert. LeVert fires. Brick City hit backboard first. Good box out by Nikola Jovic, and then he get the board. He out and running. Caleb Martin 3. No good, and it bounces out of bounds, so it's going back to Cleveland. Miami, without Bam Adebayo, I anticipated them struggling with their interior defense today. They've actually been pretty good. Couple early buckets for Jared Allen, but really nothing else other than that. Garland working now. Jovic switches on to him. Swings at the Niang. Niang, a little fake give and go. Draymond Green special. Hangs and finishes with the left hand. Tough bucket by Georges Niang. He averages 9 points a game. Jovic inside. Fouled. They're going to say on the floor, though. Jovic got bumped by Darius Garland. I like that, though. The Heat recognized that Jovic was defended by Garland on the block, and they got it to him and let the 6'10 Serbian second-year guy go to work on the smaller guard from Vanderbilt. And then Darius Garland got teed up. Love that. So Jimmy Butler's going to get a free throw, and he makes the technical free throw. Always take a free bucket there. 7 minutes to go in the first half. Miami's already at 46 points. A very good offensive game for Miami thus far. Defense has been all right, but can't nitpick here when they've almost got 50 points with 7 minutes to go in the half. I mean, that's terrific. Jovic in the corner, quick release three, no good. Now 2 for 5 from beyond the arc. Still live with those numbers. 40% is an above-average three-point shooter. You're going to have to live with that, and Nikola is a good shooter, so I'm going to ride with him. Ooh, that looked like an illegal screen. Not called. Niang got it back to Garland. He looked like they're in a man. Thought it was a zone for a second. Garland double team. Drops it off to Thompson. Tristan Thompson, no good. Good defense by Miami. It's a 4-on-5 for Miami, and great pass by Jovic to find DeLon Wright, who drops it off to Highsmith, who kicks it out to Butler, who misses the three. But Highsmith with the offensive putback for Miami. The Heat just want it more right now, folks. You can tell on defense, you can tell by their pace in transition, and you can tell by their work on the offensive glass that the Heat made a very conservative effort to be the team working more hard today. Heat up 9. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. Both teams missing key players. No Tyler Herro for Miami. No Bam. No Duncan Robinson. No Kevin Love. For Cleveland, no Max Strus, no Donovan Mitchell, no Evan Mobley. But the Heat are winning the battle thus far between two shorthanded teams and what I kind of classified as a must-win game for the Miami Heat after dropping that game on Monday against the Philadelphia 76ers. Also, make sure you get started with one of our sponsors today, and that is Prize Picks. If you haven't started with Prize Picks today, I don't know what you're doing because they make today's show possible. They've got specials that allow people who are returning the Prize Picks and people who are just joining Prize Picks to have the best time during March Madness. You see the pick I have on screen right now. More than Caitlin Clark, half a point. How about that freebie? You can add another pick to it and make 3 times your money if you get it right, or you can do what I did and add 2 picks to win 5 times your money. Check in on how my picks are doing today. I took the more than on Nikola Jovic 6 points. He has 6 points, so he's just got to get another bucket to reach that mark. I've got also more than on 16 points for Jared Allen. He's got 6, so we'll see how that goes for Mr. Jared Allen. But Prize Picks is simple. You just pick more than or less than on 2 to 6 player stat projections like the one you see on screen. Get started now if you haven't already at prizepicks.com/CLNS. First deposit match up to $100 with code CLNS. Pick more, pick less. It's that easy. And where could you go wrong when you got daily specials like the one you see on screen? I know it's not Tuesday, but they also got Taco Tuesday specials as well. I mean, they just make daily fantasy sports so much fun for people who are just joining them and who have been playing with them for a while, like yours truly. What's up, Jamal? What's up, JT, saying let's go Heat? DJ Frankie says, who's going to show up tonight, the Heat or the Imposters? Well, the Heat have played very well today so far, so hopefully that continues. Hopefully that continues. Heat returned back home for a Friday night game against the New Orleans Pelicans. We'll be live for that. Apparently another technical has been issued to the Cleveland Cavaliers. This one to their head coach, J.B. Bickerstaff, and Jimmy Butler knocks it down, so the Heat are up 10. I mean, Heat, look at this. 2 technical free throws on the Cavs so far. How about that? Make sure you've liked the video if you haven't already, by the way. I want the Heat to win. Like the video. We're at 260 people watching, only 78 likes. That's embarrassing. Let's get to 100 likes. Come on. Merrill curling 3, left it short. Rebound to Jovic. Jovic looking out to push. He is pushing. Met by Darius Garland. Back him down, Jov. Jovic will. He gets doubled. Ball is swung around to Caleb Martin for a mid-range jumper on the baseline that rattles in and out, and the rebound by Cleveland. 19 likes away from 100. Let's go. Let's get the triple digits, please. Garland swings it to Merrill. Merrill now to Okoro. Back to Garland. Garland working on Jovic. Garland trying to put the moves on the young man. Step back mid-range shot. No good. You'll live with those jumpers if you're Jovic. Forcing a deep mid-range shot from Garland? Yes, please. Making Garland take step-back jumpers from 20 feet on Jovic is an absolute W. DeLon Wright drives inside, misses the right-handed layup, rebounded by Cleveland. They're out and running. Ball stripped by Jimmy, but it falls to Sam Merrill. Merrill now to Okoro at the elbow, and the Cavs will reset the offense. Garland, pick and roll inside to Jared Allen. He walked with it. They don't call it. And Jared Allen gets on the board with a layup to cut it to an 8-point game. Jimmy working the other end. I like how Butler's been engaged today, and he shows it there again, getting to the rim and telling Jared Allen, you're too small, young man. You're too small. Lead back to 10. Jimmy's got 20 first-half points on 7 of 10 shooting. But the pick-and-roll defense for Miami starting to struggle a little bit here as Jared Allen rolls his way for an easy layup inside. What's up, Sammy Brown? Oh, I'm all good. Jimmy Butler returning from a 2-game absence and having 20 first-half points on 7 of 10 shooting. How about that, Jimmy? See ya. Oh, what's up? It's my guy, Miami Heat Talk. What's up, man? What's up? Yeah, I mean, I will take some Jared Allen points because of my prize picks. He's now up to 10, so he's on pace to get them more than. I just need a little bucket from Yov to be all good heading into Saturday's game with Caitlin Clark. James Hicks is in the building. Daniel, Hot Dog, Ty Man, Yami. Jimmy said he was going to drop 40, and he is. Edward saying, let's go Knicks. Edward is rooting for Miami because the Knicks are trying to catch Cleveland for the 3rd seed. And what are you, 2 games behind? I think it's 2 games. Would get to 1 if the Heat were able to win today, or at least 1.5, I should say. 1.5. 270 people watching, 86 likes. Let's get the 100 likes before we return to action. How about this? If we get to 100 likes before we return to game action in the second quarter, I'll take a shot at tequila. 13 likes in like a minute, that should be very, very easy. TBC liked, I knew that. He's a real one. Shout out to you, TBC. Shout out to you. Manuel says 2 shots. My show, I make the rules. 1 shot. Nice try, though, Manuel. I appreciate that. 3 likes away. Come on, hit that like button. Oh, timeout, TBC on the floor. Timeout. Heat called a TO after Allen laid it up and in because the pick-and-roll defense has been bad the last couple possessions. One like away. Ow. There we go, there we go, there we go. Time to get the 1800 out. Whoop, whoop. Shot at tequila on the house. Thanks for getting to 100 likes. Shout out to the nation. Heat Nation, baby. Woo! Tell you what, certainly gets the insides burning a little bit. Gets the inside. All right, we're back in action. What's up, Monty? What's up, Monty? Hell yeah, I had to get the tequila, man. Had to get the tequila going. All right, Rozier back in. It's Patty Mills, Caleb Martin, Jaquez, Rozier, and Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant's sitting in the corner like he's going to do anything. What are we doing here? Jaquez drives inside, fouled, and one! Jaime Jaquez Jr. taking Georges Niang to school. That's why they had Thomas Bryant in the corner. Cleared out the paint so Jaquez can take the slow-footed Niang to the rim. Got slapped on the arm after spinning, and Jaquez banks it home. Triple J had a rough game on Monday, but a good start to this one today. And he converts the three-point play. I believe this is the largest lead of the game for Miami. I don't think that's ever been more than 10. It's at 11 right now. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Foul on Caleb Martin as him and Georges Niang got tangled up. I don't like Georges Niang. I did like Georges Niang. I don't like him anymore. Niang is a pest, which I respect the way he plays. LeVert gets the inbound. LeVert swings it to Garland, guarded by Caleb Martin. Now Jaquez after a switch. Garland straight to the rack. Layup good. I mean, Garland is so twitchy. It's hard to defend him, man. He is so good at, quick movements. Screen. Patty Mills and Thomas Bryant rocking a two-man game. TB at the top of the key. Hands it now off to Jaquez. They'll play two-man. Jaime drives baseline. Stops. Reverses course out to Caleb Martin. Martin jab step three. Left it short. Caleb Martin's taken a couple jumpers today, and he's left them short. But Patty Mills with a steal, and he's fouled. The crafty veteran reading the eyes of the Cavaliers' backcourt. After the missed jumper, they just went to go outlet the ball, and Patty Mills says, "I'll take that, thank you very much," and he's going to earn himself a trip to the charity stripe. Patty Mills, the crafty veteran. Spam the 88s for Patty Mills. Spam the 88s. Oh, what's up, J-Boy? Mills makes the first free throw, so it's back to a double-digit game. Brian McKenna, spamming those 88s. Mills goes 2 for 2. The Heat are 9 of 9 from the line. So a very good day from the free throw line for Miami. They actually had a horrific night from the charity stripe on Monday, so it's good to see some bounce back on that department. Garland has it, guarded by Jaquez. Swung to Niang. Quick release three for Georges Niang. Nothing but net. Listen, he's a shooter. He's a shooter. Jaquez now bringing it back the other way. Handoff to Rozier. Rozier probing. I thought he had a lane to go inside. Instead, he kicks it out to Jaquez. Patty Mills and Jaquez playing with it. Mills, top of the key. Patty drives, step back, deep mid-range. Don't love that shot selection, but fuck you, Nic Rohloff, says Patty Mills, as he drains the tough step back mid-range shot. Quick three the other way by the Cavs, no good. Rebound to Miami, and that's a tee. Georges Niang was furious with the officials. Niang got teed up. Niang thought it was going to be a foul because he said he got hit on the arm. Not called, little crybaby, and he got teed up. That is the third technical called on the Cavs today. One on head coach J.B. Bickerstaff, one on Darius Garland, and one on Georges Niang. Patty Mills takes advantage and knocks down the free throw. Heat 10 of 10 from the line today. I mean, that was a weak technical if you ask me, but I'll take it. And you could tell that the officials are very quick to call a technical. Oh, shit. So if you're Miami, you got to be cognizant of that. Heat up 11 with ball. Butler and Jovic check back in. Rozier, Jaquez, Jovic, Butler, and Patty. Mills, curling three. He's hot. No good. I don't hate letting him get out a shot, though, because he's played really good ball over the past 2 minutes or so. I don't hate that. Niang driving inside on Jovic. Layup no good. Rebound fought for, tipped out of bounds. It is Jaquez who touched it last. Heat staying very disciplined defensively, I want to say. Not putting their arms down, just playing a defense. Garland, step back three, no good. Holy shit, Terry Rozier just did some random-ass shit for no reason. Got the rebound and slapped the backboard with the ball for absolutely no reason. Jovic turns it over inside. Damn it, Here comes the Cavs. Garland drop off to Jared Allen for a dunk. That's what you get for. I know Rozier didn't turn it over, but him showboating on the rebound is the reason why the Heat turn it over. Jovic had Jaquez in the corner, but he elected to try to kick it out to Patty Mills. Rozier drives inside, hangs, and banks it home. Darius Garland, a little too little there, young bud. A little too little. Caris LeVert now working on Jovic. Feels like Jovic has been in isolation. Oh, he just fouled. That's not a foul. That's Jovic's second foul. Oh, Sam Lactero, it's in the building. What's up, man? Good to see you, Sammy. Sam, stay tuned for our halftime where I'll show my super chat menu and you can make things really dicey on me, man. Don says, can they hold on to the lead? I hope so. I know they've shown the inability to do so. Free throws for Cleveland. Did they say he was shooting? That's fucking horrific. It doesn't say the Cavs are in the bonus, and I tell you what, he was certainly not in the act of shooting. Well, LeVert gets 2, and he makes 2. The former Michigan Wolverine. As I feel that I have to point out where everyone went to college because it is March, and it is March Madness. Patty Mills swings it to Rozier. Now to Butler. Jimmy swings it to Jovic. Wide open right wing 3. Too strong. Nikola's now 2 of 6 from beyond the arc, and he's stuck at 6 points. LeVert 3. Good. Got to finish the half strong here. Oh, lead down to 6. It was just 11. Let's keep it at above 8 points. Let's get to 8 points and go into the half up 8. LeVert with 12 first half points. Patty Mills has it. They run a stagger screen. It's Rozier now, working on Garland. Dumps it inside to Jimmy. Left wing. Drives baseline. Pump fake. Fade away. Doesn't get it to go. Chance for the Cavs to cut in this lead some more. Are they going to go 2 for 1? LeVert's inside. Drop off to Jared Allen for an easy right hook. A 7-0 run over the last minute for Cleveland cuts it to a 4-point game. 15 to go. There's a 2-second differential between shot clock and game clock, so he can technically probably hold for last shot. Jimmy inside, out to Jovic. One more to Patty. Mills had a floater, and see, this is my problem. Sometimes you're too unselfish. Patty Mills had an easy one-legged floater at the elbow if he wanted it. Instead, he tried to be cute and throw one more pass to the corner, and it gets tipped out of bounds, and now you have 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Just take the open shot, man. Too unselfish. And you like that your team is playing for each other, but not that much. Mills, open corner 3. Good set by Miami. Doesn't go, though. And that will be the end of the first half. And Jovic got hurt on that last play as he's setting a screen, holding his wrist. So something to keep your eye out on there. Come on, Sweet Prince. Don't be hurt. It is halftime. So let me know how you graded out the Heat in the first half. A, B, C, D, or F. It was an A- until you gave up a 7-0 run to close the quarter and close the half. So I'm going to go with a B-. That drops it down a full letter grade to me because you had a great offensive first half, scoring 61 points. But to give up 7 points in the final minute 15, not ideal. I give it a B-. Let me know what you guys think, though. Brian says B. Bob says B. Edward says B. Oh, no, D. It was a B until that little run. C+ from Daniel. Solid C+ from Med. Med. I want to love you. C from hot dog, C from yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Smitty, I feel like I haven't seen you all day. Everybody. Uh-oh. Arnell says B. Well, it is halftime. And y'all know what we've been doing lately. It's half off halftime as the Heat hold a 4-point lead. So for the entire halftime show, as what it is, which is about 12, 15 minutes, this board is 50% off. So a normal raffle ticket for the month-long raffle of March for this Heat signed photo of Dwayne Wade and LeBron James. $10 usually is a raffle ticket. Only $5 right now. If you want to get your name onto the Miami Heat Report Hall of Fame ball right here and join Sam Loctera, Jesus Batista, Wasim Khan, and Content Lounge, usually 20, now only 10 during the halftime portion. And usually we do half off $50 beer bong, but we really go 60% off because a $20 super chat and I will do a beer bong. How about that? And then the deal today is if we get to $150 in total as a collective team effort, I will do a beer bong, or excuse me, a beer boot, which is 3 Happy Dads all at once. So if you want to see me take down 3 Happy Dads at one time, let's get to $150 in total. We're at $68 right now, so we're almost halfway there. Almost halfway there. Almost halfway there. We're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. And that is the halftime show from Rolly Singing. Let's talk about some stats while we wait to see if a super chat piles in here. Leading scorer in the ball game and for the Miami Heat is your only Jimmy Butler. Jimmy's got 20 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals on 7 of 11 shooting. And a very efficient game for Jay Butt in his return from injury. Patty Mills is second in scoring with 10 points. He's 3 for 7 from the field, 1 for 5 from 3 though, but 3 for 3 at the line. Jovic has got 6 points, 2 boards on 2 of 6 shooting. Terry Rozier's got 8 points on 3 of 9 shooting. 2 triples though for Terry. Jaquez got 5 off the bench. Orlando Robinson's got 6 off the bench. Highsmith and DeLon Wright each have 2. Caleb Martin struggling a little bit with just 0 points on 0 of 3 shooting. Cavs leading scorer is Jared Allen with 14 points. He's also got 10 rebounds on 7 of 9 shooting. LeVert's got 12. Garland's got 5. Okoro's 7. Georges Niang 5. And then Sam Merrill off the bench with 3 triples, having 9 points. Justin King says, what's your Happy Dad flavor? Well, I haven't cracked one open today, but I've got the raspberry ones right now next to me. Raspberry ones right now. I didn't grab the boot, though, so if we do get to $150 in total, I'll have to step out and go grab it, unfortunately. Oh, there's a super chat. Shout out to Juggalotus. Juggalotus. Stop to show you love, Rolly, and there's a raffle. Yes, sir, Juggalotus. You're a real one. That's a Bears Now legend right there, Juggalotus. Juggalotus, it's unfortunately not today. The raffle is for the... I think we're back. We did lose internet there for a second, which stunk, but we're back. So don't leave just yet. But Juggalotus, I was saying that I appreciate you coming from Bears Now to hang out with us for a second. The raffle isn't today, but if you end up winning, I'll know where to find you. Plus, you could always come around for the last stream of March, which is March 31st. It's a game against the Wizards for our Miami Heat that we will do the raffle for. That's when we'll do it. As we are still in half off halftime, you can get a raffle ticket for a D Wade and LeBron autographed photo for just $5 rather than $10. You can get onto the Miami Heat Report Hall of Fame ball for $10 instead of $20. And you can force Rolly to do a beer bong equals I chug an entire Happy Dad for $20 rather than $50. And we're now pretty much halfway there, $250, which would get us a beer boot. Bob says, show us your jersey collection. I don't have it on me. But I have a Nikola Jovic. I have a Jimmy Butler. I have a Bam. I have like 3 Tyler Herros. I have a couple D Wades. I almost got a Duncan Robinson jersey one time. Almost. Duncan was so good in 2019-20. I almost bought him a jersey. Almost bought a jersey. How's everyone's day? Everyone's Wednesday going well? Who's excited for March Madness to open up tomorrow? Who's excited? And I meant to ask this. I mean, there's more than 200 people watching, so if this is something people could be interested in, you let me know. What if we did a Heat Report bracket challenge? What would your thoughts be on that, guys? We have more than 200 people watching, so if you would want in on a bracket challenge between the Heat Report, let me know, and maybe we could make something happen by the time we do. By the time we hang out, we sign off. Bob says, "What does that mean?" Well, I don't think we'd be able to do it for money because unless you guys Venmo'd me, and then we could Venmo it back out. But if not, we could just all make challenge and see who does the best. And maybe the winner gets a something that I'll have to think about. Edwards in. I mean, it would have to be ironed out, but I'd want to see who would want to be in first. I see one person saying they're in. James says, yes, do NCAA games tomorrow. I actually will be live for the start of March Madness on our Chat Sports main channel. Me and Harrison Graham are going to be live for the first quadrant of games. We're going to go live at 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. So we'll start with the second half of Mississippi State, Michigan State. We'll be live for Arizona, Long Beach State, Duquesne, BYU, Illinois, Morehead State. So tune in for that. We'll have some fun. John Wick says Mississippi State. Justin King says F the Celtics channel. I agree. Bob says, what's your favorite college team? I am a Connecticut Huskies fan. I'm a Huskies fan. I'm a Husky, baby. I'm a Husky. I'm a Husky. I'm a Husky. I will admit, though, it's pretty loose. Oh, Demario Douglas switching his number to 3. That's tough. Kevin says, what channel is this on? This is the Heat Report by Chat Sports, Kevin. The game is on the League Pass. It's on League Pass. On League Pass. But if you don't have League Pass, this is where we go. John Wick, we don't support that around here. Why switch to Prize Picks? Switch to Prize Picks. Oh, okay. John Wick says not talking about betting, talking about rooting for the underdogs. I got it. I got you, John. What's your favorite player on the Miami Heat? Bam. And if you guys know, I am very critical of Bam Adebayo a lot. But he's my favorite player because he is so underrated in his terms of recognition around the NBA. No one works harder than Bam Adebayo for the Miami Heat. I mean, the way he works defensively on the glass, I know it's frustrating to watch him drop passes left and right, and it's frustrating to watch him have some offensive clunkers out there, but he is so good at doing the little things for Miami. Jimmy's a close second, though. Tyler used to be my favorite, but then he started to piss me off with his inability to stay healthy. No one's taking. We only got one person taking advantage of halftime, and it's someone who's not even a fan of the Miami Heat and Jugga Lotus. Come on, folks. Heat up 4 at the half. This is the third matchup between Cleveland and Miami this year. It's split 1-1. The Cavs won in Miami on December 8th, but the Heat beat the Cavs right before Thanksgiving on November 22nd. The Heat and Cavs will face off next week on March 24th. I think Donovan Mitchell will still be out for that game. So hopefully the Heat are going to be able to beat the Cavs twice here down the stretch. That would be ideal. I don't know what to tell you, R. Jones. I just do what the bosses tell me to do, man. I don't think they come in that common, man. We do one ad read a quarter, but if you're talking from YouTube, I can't control those. Oh, that's halftime feels long. Can we get back to game action, please? I think we're about to, but I can't believe Patty Mills is our second leading scorer today. How about that? Shao Quavo, how about that? Scoring 10 points in the first half. Heat are going to need to control Jared Allen for sure, though. He's got 14 points in the first half, 7 of 9 from the field. That was my fear, man, is like with no Bam, like they're just going to be able to run these pick and rolls and not really have too much resistance. Now, the Heat were able to score 61 points to continue to hold the lead, but I can't say with 1,000% certainty that I'm confident in the Heat holding this lead, because if the offense goes cold for a little bit, well, can the defense really get stopped? Especially when you held Darius Garland in check during the first 24 minutes of the ball game, but they're still within 4. Oh boy. Oh boy, folks. Oh boy. Oh, all right. We're about to get underway in the second half, so spam your MIAs if you think the Heat are going to win. And also make that the live poll. Who you got? Heat or the Cavs? Miami starting the second half with the ball. Jovic inside, out to Thomas Bryant for a 3. What are we doing? You got to know your personnel there, Nikola. You can't kick it out to him for 3. LeVert to Niang, wide open. This is a horrific start to the second half for Miami. You fall asleep on defense, allowing one of their top 3-point shooters to be open, and a Thomas Bryant 3. What are we doing? Rozier pick and roll with Jovic. Jovic at the high post, drives inside, lefty layup, no good. Rebound down to Cleveland. They have a chance to take the lead here. LeVert baseline, derailed, and will kick it back out. Jared Allen inside, right hook, good. And if you go back to the first half, the Cavs are on a 12-0 run dating back to the final minute and a half of the second quarter. Patty Mills to Butler. Jimmy has it. Guard by Garland. Clear out. Let Jimmy go to work. They will. Jimmy will take a one-legged three. Are we serious? This is the most unserious. How am I supposed to take this team serious when we have Jimmy taking one-legged threes, Thomas Bryant shooting threes, and no defensive effort? Niang had our three spin in and out. I think Spo would have called a timeout if that went in. Here comes Rozier now the other way. Hangs. Horrible shot. This is terrible basketball. Bad shot selection for Miami. Garland has it the other way, gets a screen. Swings it to LeVert. One more to Niang. Niang baseline. Drop off to Allen. Good defense by Rozier to read that pass and poke it out of bounds. It'll still be Cavs ball on the baseline with 5 to go on the shot clock. Need Miami to be more crisp here defensively and offensively, really. LeVert gets it into Garland. Open three in the corner. No good. Rebound down to Jovic. He got lucky there. Wide open three from the corner. Jimmy gets a screen now. Drives inside. Kicks it out to Rozier. Rozier to Jovic. Three on the right side. Good! There we go. Heat back up by 2. Nikola Jovic hits his third three of the game. He's 3 of 7. Gets over his prize picks, which is big for my more than. And has 9 points. Jared Allen to LeVert. Corner three for Karras. Too strong. Jovic with another rebound here. All right. There we go. Butler rejects a screen, drives inside, pump fake, stripped, but it falls right to Thomas Bryant, who's fouled by Jared Allen. So Thomas Bryant's going to go to the line for 2 free throws to look to extend this Heat lead. What's up, King Mystic? Good to see you. Yeah, it's already halftime, my man. Early start for Miami. 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Thomas Bryant's first free throw, good. Heat still perfect from the line today. 11 of 11 as a team. That's ideal. Like to see that. Very nice. Very nice. Thomas Bryant's second free throw, good. The announcer's jinx does not work. 66-62. Garland bringing it up for the Cavs. Out to LeVert. LeVert inside to Allen. Jared Allen layup good. He's got 16 now. No, 18 now. So my prize picks is done. I win. As long as Caitlin Clark scores more than a half a point on Saturday in her first NCAA tournament game, I just won 5 times my money. 10 to 150. Let's go. Bang job. I never win. It's so fun, but I am so bad at them. But I won today. Butler, third steal. Patty Mills in transition. No good. Such a good look, man. Got to make those. And it results in a Niang corner three, and he doesn't get it to go. So both teams kind of throwing on bricks here early in the third quarter. Rozier out and running, finding Patty Mills. Mills brings it all the way across the court, drops it off to Butler. Butler on that right block. Jared Allen defending. Butler drives baseline. Drop off pass to Thomas Bryant, who posterized Jared Allen. Thomas Bryant with a head tap. Oh, and then another steal. And a Rozier three, which is good. Heat up 7. The Heat have been catching the Cavs sleeping. Multiple steals in the backcourt after made baskets. Heat up 7. The Cavs need a timeout. Spam those fireball emojis. Thomas Bryant with the poster, and then a steal by Miami resulting in a Rozier 3, his third of the game. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Get the fireball emojis into the chat. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. Yami, JT, Benign, AS, Tyler, Daniel, Bob. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Spam those fireball emojis. Come on, let me see the chat on fire. This girl's on fire. This girl is on fire. Also, scale my singing voice 1 to 10. It's probably a 2. It's probably horrible. Actually, I know it's horrible. Not probably. I am not a musically inclined person. Ex-convict says, Cavs fans talking trash saying they're injured. Yeah, facts. Yeah. I mean, I don't really think any team can use the injury card today. Like, yes, Bam, Duncan, Tyler, Kevin Love all out for Miami. But no Donovan Mitchell, no Evan Mobley, no Max Strus for Cleveland. So if either team loses, you can't use the injury excuse because the opposing team also is super banged up. So Druck says, love your energy. Appreciate that, man. I try to keep high energy, keep entertaining for you guys. There are days where I don't have the energy and I get upset at the Miami Heat. But today, I'm working on it on day-to-day basis here, trying to stay more positive. That's the goal. That's the goal. Why is everyone spamming 22? I mean, I like spamming 22 for Jimmy, but I don't know why we're doing it. Is there a reason? Did I miss something? Yeah, I don't know either, Antonius. Everyone just started spamming 22. Daniel, I hope. Daniel. Thomas Bryant really posterized Jared Allen. How about that? What was Jared Allen doing in that turnover? I honestly think Jared Allen was just mad that he got dunked on, and then he just threw the ball away. Kind of crazy. He have 6 steals on the night. How about that? LeVert driving inside. Blocked by Thomas Bryant. Saved the Jared Allen. Kicked out the Niang 3. No good. Rebound Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant providing some great minutes to start the second half. It's a 10-2 run by Miami in the last 2 minutes. Jimmy drives, 0 steps, kicks it out to Patty Mills. 10 on the shot clock. Mills gets a screen. Drop off to Jovic. Lefty lay. Good! Jovic up to 11 points. Heat lead back up to 9. Let's go, Heat! Niang launches another 3, and he misses again. Bum. Butler doubled to Jovic. Lines up another 3. Doesn't get it to go. Rozier almost came away with the offensive rebound. Nikola has 3 threes today, but he's 3 of 8 from deep. I think. Might be 3 and 9. Let me check if it's 3 of 8 or 3 and 9. I think it's 3 and 8. Yeah, 3 of 8. Jovic is certainly putting him up today. I don't have a problem with it, though. They've all been open. It's not like he's just jacking threes to jack threes like some players in the NBA. They're all wide open. Garland has it now. Gets a screen. Rozier and trail. Ball swung around the Niang. Niang baseline. Drop off pass to Jared Allen. Kicked out to Garland. Open 3. Can't leave him open. There's one player on Cleveland you can't leave open with no Donovan Mitchell and no Max Strus. It's Darius Garland. Jimmy will bring it up now. Hand off to Patty Mills. Mills gets a screen from Jovic. Mills to the corner to Butler. He's got Karis LeVert on him. A lot of space given here. Jovic comes, sets a screen. 5 on the shot clock. Niang defends. Jimmy drives left, stops, turns out to Mills for 3. Doesn't go, but offensive rebound to Jimmy Butler. Butler in the corner to Jovic. Jovic drives baseline. Swings it out to Rozier. 1 more to Patty. 1 more to Jimmy. The ball movement ends up in a Jimmy Butler 3! The ball movement was exquisite. Jovic drives baseline, gets the defense in rotation, swung all the way around, for an open Butler three. Garland hits a floater on the other end to get to a very nice 69 points. 2 threes for J. Butt tonight. Mills drives left, spins out to Bryant. He'll put up a three. Almost one in, but I'm kind of sick of Thomas Bryant shooting threes. I appreciate you playing a hard game today, and you've played pretty well, but I'm done with the threes. I'm done. Jarrett Allen inside, fouled by Thomas Bryant, and he's going to go to the line. I'm done with the Thomas Bryant threes. I am. Is that mean? I don't think it is. He's worked his ass off tonight, which I respect and appreciate. But the fact that he's taken any three is disgusting. But the fact that it's been 2, all in the first half, what are we doing? Bam makes 5 straight threes, and now every center thinks they can shoot. Jarrett Allen makes the first free throw, 76-70. Caleb Martin and Jaime Jaquez Jr. check in. Jimmy Butler and Nikola Jovic will head to the bench. So it's Patty Mills, Rozier, Caleb, TB, and Jaime. Jarrett Allen goes 1 of 2. Thomas Bryant gets the board. He's been on the glass today a lot. I think he has double-digit rebounds tonight. He's been solid on the glass. Give him credit. Patty Mills has it. Ooh, bumped. No foul call. Patty now gets a screen from Jaquez. Swings it to the corner to Thomas Bryant. Bryant to Caleb. Caleb drives baseline. Kicks it out to Patty Mills for a curling right wing three. No good. Hit front rim, went all the way up, and hit the top of the backboard out of bounds. Patty Mills is 1 of 8 from 3. That's bad. If you didn't know, that was bad. Garland 3 and 1. Fuck. Oh. Yeah. Caleb, got to give him space to land, man. Very minimal contact, but it's a foul. Put the basketball down. Don't go too far away from me now. I might want you back. They're reviewing this for a split second to see if it's a flagrant. I don't think it is, but we'll see. Shot to not fooled easy for the $2 super sticker. That is a director's chair with the words on set. Quiet up. Aubrey, Colin, Robin, Sophia, good to see y'all in the chat. Oh. The score of that Montana State game. Oh my God, Grambling's taking the lead. Not a flagrant. So it's just a foul plus 1 free throw like normal. No extras. No extras. No extras. No extras. Colin with a super chat. I don't know how much this is. It's a Colin, where are you from, my man? I don't know which HK is. Maybe I'm dumb. I think this is in America or US money, say. I don't know if that's $2 or $5, but shout out to you, Colin. Hong Kong, nice. I didn't know Hong Kong had their own currency. I am also a big dumbo, so don't come at me. I am a dumb guy. I openly admit I'm stupid. Cavs on a 7-0 run. Thomas Bryant inside. Lefty layup, no good. It gets his own rebound and lays it up and in. Oh, no, they call an offensive foul. Offensive foul. On this game, I think Miami actually does get the job done. I think they're going to close this one out. As low as it is, or as scary it is right now, give me a 115-111 win, Miami. What's up, Robin? Cavs have a chance to take the lead here. Garland double team, swings it, turnover, good defense. Great double team by Miami, causing some chaos on Cleveland's side of things. And that's a TO, baby. Going back to Miami, 4 minutes to go in the quarter. Nine turnovers on the game for the Cavs. Jaquez gets it to Rozier. Rozier's been quiet a little bit tonight. Terry driving. Good defense by Okoro, just staying in front. Now to Jaquez. Jaquez swings it back to Rozier. Terry working on Marcus Morris. 5 on the shot clock. Rozier, a sidestep 3. Oh, my! Terry Rozier with an absolute difficult shot gets it to go. That was impressive. Mr. Edits, I appreciate you for being active in the chat, but can you please stop spamming New Zealand, please? How about that Rozier tough sidestep 3 with a hand in his face? And the Cavs turn it over as Merrill thought there was a guy in the corner. Not so fast, sweetheart. And it's going back to Miami. Oh, they're going to call that 3 a 2 from Terry. I did think there was a chance his foot was on the line, and that's what they call. So it's a 4-point lead for Miami. What's up, Reaper? Terry bringing it up. Oh, he gets right by he gets right to the basket, misses the lefty layup. That's out of bounds. It's going back to Miami. The ball hit Tristan Thompson before he got his feet established after being out of bounds. So it's Heat basketball. Rozier makes that tough deep 2 in the corner, but misses the lefty layup. Isn't that something? Caleb Martin to inbound. Jaquez, Orlando Robinson, DeLon Wright, and Rozier are the other 4. Rozier coming off a curl on the baseline. Kicks it back out to Jaquez. One more to DeLon Wright. Now Caleb in the corner. Caleb drives baseline. Out to Rozier. Rozier spinning, tight-roping the sideline. Evidently not good enough as he stepped on that line. It's going back to Cleveland in a turnover. And that's timeout on the floor. Second TV timeout of the quarter. So we're going to head to break. And while we do head to break, let me tell you about one of our sponsors today, which is Factor Meals, my favorite sponsor here at the channel, because they are 2-minute meals that are ready to be just heated up and eaten in 2 minutes, like I just said. They're chef crafted. They're dietitian approved. You can choose options like keto, protein plus, vegan and veggie, calorie conscious. They have so many different options for whatever you want in your diet. You see some of the meals on screen. They're just downright terrific. They look like they're from a restaurant because they have that quality. Trust me. No prep, no mess. Factor meals are ready to heat and eat, so there's no prepping, cooking, or cleaning up needed. They're also very flexible for your schedule. Get as many as you want or as little as you need by choosing your meals every single week. You could also pause or reschedule your deliveries at any time. So get started today by going to factormeals.com/HeatChat50 and using code HeatChat50. That code is HeatChat50 with the link being factormeals.com/HeatChat50. Get started today by going down in the live chat and description of today's live show. That's where you will find the link for the Factor Meals 50% off. Who you got in the game? Got a close one, folks. The live poll is 75% Miami, which I like to see. But get your votes down in the comment section. Uh-oh, Montana State retakes the lead with 40 seconds to go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Convict says Miami. James Hicks, Miami. Not fooled easy, Miami. I'll have to pop up this college basketball game here at the end here. What's the score of that game? That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, we're back. 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Ball tipped out of bounds. Wait, did OBJ actually go to the Dolphins? Is that actually a thing that just happened? I'm looking. I'm just planning to visit. Could lead to a signing, but foul on Miami. Oh, Montana State missed the layup. 6 seconds to go in the ball game, and Grambling has the ball. Free throws for Cleveland here. 330 people watching. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Devontae Adams burner. No, they will not. They split the pair, so it's 78-75. Jaquez, DeLon Wright, Orlando Robinson, Jimmy Butler, and Caleb Martin are your 5. Jimmy's got it, top of the key. Jimmy guarded by Isaac Okoro. Gets a screen from Caleb Martin. Jimmy has some lane, fouled, and Jimmy Butler is earning himself a trip to the charity stripe. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. This is getting annoying. Jimmy's getting 2 at the line here. Jimmy goes 1 of 2. It's the only time he's missed free throws tonight. The only missed free throw of the game for Miami. What's up, Robin? Garland in the corner. Swings it. Marcus Morris now. 2 minutes to go. Dos minutos in the third. Garland, guarded by Caleb Martin. Garland, isolating. A lot of dribble moves. Nowhere to go. Good defense. Air ball. All right, I thought they were going to call a shot clock violation. They don't. Here comes Miami, 5-on-4. Jaquez to Caleb. Caleb had a 3, didn't take it. Now Jimmy in the corner. 4-point lead for Miami. That's what it was at the half. Minute and a half to go in the third. Jimmy drives baseline. Kicks it to Orlando. Orlando drives, spins, pump fakes, up and under. What a move by Orlando Robinson. Marcus Morris is too little. Shout out to Orlando Robinson. What a terrific move that was. Garland has it. Gets a screen to Merrill. Merrill, quick release 3. No good. Rebound Tristan Thompson. Thompson out to Garland. Now to Marcus Morris in the corner. Marcus, good closeout by Caleb Martin. Not allowing any airspace. And Marcus Morris misses the turnaround jumper. And a foul is called on Tristan Thompson while fighting for the rebound. So Miami will have it side out with a minute to go. Because I don't believe that is a foul that would put them into the bonus. Miami's got it now. Jimmy top of the key. Jimmy bumped, drives left, step back, pump fake, 4 on the shot clock, finds a cutting Caleb Martin, fades away and hits a little 8-footer on the baseline. Caleb Martin made that more difficult than he needed to be because he faded away when he could have went up for a layup, but made it anyway. He potentially go 2 for 1 there as well. No, Garland goes quickly to try to get a 2 for 1 and misses. So the Cavs go 2 for 1, but it fails. And now the Heat can make this a double-digit game going into the final period if they are able to get a bucket and a stop. 15 seconds. There's a 4-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Caleb Martin has it left wing. Gets a screen to Jimmy. Jimmy drives. Jimmy reverse layup. No good. Rebound by Tristan Thompson. 5, 4, 3. Here comes Garland. 2. Garland deep 3. No good. That will be the end of the third quarter. The Heat win the third period by 4 points, 83-75. And it is fourth quarter time. Can the Heat hold on? I sure hope so. Spam your fours. Get the paws in the air. Paws in the air. Paws up, folks. Get them up. Get them up. Get the paws up. Ooh, that game went into overtime. Robin, Antonius, Tyson, Yami, Wayne, Tyson, Bob, Gene, Charles, Alex, Not Fooled Easy, James Hicks, AS. Type those fours. Let's get it. It's fourth quarter time. The month of March is here. That's when basketball really ramps up. We got a big-time game in Dayton for the first 4 between Montana State and Grambling State. But we got a bigger game in Cleveland between the Heat and Cavs. Let's go. Whew. Monty typing those fours. Robo Shark. I love it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. 360 people watching as well. If you haven't already, hit that sub button. Can we get 55 subscribers the rest of the day? It's possible. I mean, 350 people watching. Are all 350 people subscribed? Likely not. We're in sub-only mode. If you want to have fun with us in the comment section and get your spams in, ask me a question, just chop it up with other Heat fans, you got to be subscribed to the channel. You got to be subscribed. OBJ to the Dolphins would be kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. OBJ's kind of cooked, but him, Waddle, and Tyreek Hill is crazy. Crazy. All right, we're alive and ready to go in the fourth quarter. Cavs start with the ball. Down by 8. Can the Heat hold on? I sure hope so. Sam Merrill to Jared Allen. Now back to Merrill. 3. Air ball. 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 Caleb Martin got it left wing. Jimmy Butler sets a screen. Caleb at the top of the key. Ball finds Butler on the left side of the court, guarded by Georges Niang. Butler sees 2 bodies, so kicks it out to Jaquez. Jaquez driving, stopping, kicking it back out to Martin. Martin drives, shot clock violation. Martin made the mid-range shot, but it was a clear shot clock violation, didn't get off in time. It's only the third turnover of the, I think, third or fourth turnover of the game for Miami. Not many turnovers for the Heat today, which is good because it drives me up a wall. What are the two things I always say that drive me nuts in basketball? Turnovers and missed free throws. Heat have done, I think, missed one free throw and turned the ball over like 4 times today. Winning success right there. Missed 3 by Cleveland, so he gets the ball now. Butler's got it on the right side of the court. He drives on Niang, gets to the rim and lays it up and in with ease. Lead up to 10. Jimmy Butler, in his return from a 2-game absence, has been absolutely dominant tonight, which the Heat needed in full force with Bam and Duncan out. Now he gets a steal. Jimmy, here he comes. He'll slow it down and settle the Heat offense. Jimmy double-teamed. Ball is swung to Jaquez in the corner. Back to Butler. Butler brings out Jarrett Allen. Jimmy drives baseline. Swings it to Martin in the corner. One more to Orlando. One more to DeLon Wright. 3 on the shot clock. DeLon Wright drives inside. Layup. No good. Orlando Robinson with the offensive rebound, but he smokes the putback. And then he hits it out of bounds. So it's going back to Cleveland. Everything was going so well for Orlando until he was not. Jogolotus asked, how close are you to a boot? My deal of the day was if we got $150 total in Super Chats, I'd do a beer boot. We're at $77. So we're 73 away. Math. LeVert to Niang. Niang drives inside. Back to LeVert. One more to Merrill. Merrill's 3. Good. Sam Merrill is a sharp shooter. He has, I believe, 4 threes today. Lead down to 7. Jovic to Martin. One more to Jaquez. Jaquez baseline. And lays it up and in. Jaquez just rose right over Sam Merrill. I thought he was going to go for the poster dunk, but instead he baked it off glass. Niang, lob to Jarrett Allen. Reverse layup. He smoked it. Jovic with the board. He'll push. Jovic acting as the center, by the way, as Orlando Robinson went to the bench. No Thomas Bryant as well. Jovic to DeLon Wright. Right baseline drive. Turn it over. I do like what the Heat are doing offensively here because with Jovic on the floor, the defense for Cleveland can't keep Jarrett Allen inside. Allen has to come out and defend Jovic and respect his three-point shot, which opens up the driving lanes for Caleb Martin, Jaime Jaquez Jr., and Jimmy Butler. Jarrett Allen inside, layup no good, but fouled. They're going to call it on Caleb Martin here. There was a triple team inside when the ball was dropped off to Jarrett Allen. I think it is on Caleb Martin. It's his 3rd personal. Jarrett Allen not the best free throw shooter. He looks to cut into this 9-point deficit with 9 minutes to go. Allen, makes the first. Robo says, what's your favorite team besides the Heat? In all of sports or in the NBA? Jarrett Allen makes both free throws, so it's a 7-point game, 87-80. Ooh, we're tied at 78. Grambling State and Montana State. Double OT maybe? Late tip-off for Colorado and Boise State. That should be a good game tonight, by the way. Butler gets a screen from Jovic. Jimmy drives right. Spins, reverses course, falls away, and hits a tough jumper. Jimmy Butler has been phenomenal tonight. LeVert drive, drop off to Allen. Barrels in the Butler, no call. Garland 3. God, Darius Garland's cold, man. He's cold. He's cold. Edward, if you spoil in the chat, we're going to have to put you in timeout. I don't want to do that. Caleb Martin spinning. Tries to find DeLon Wright in the corner. It's a kickball violation on Cleveland, though. So it'll be side out. If you're slightly ahead, that's fine. You could either pause it and let us catch up, or just keep your comments to yourself. Jovic gets it off the inbound. Has it at the top of the key. Gets it to Butler. Niang defending. Butler has it. 4. Swings to Martin. One more to DeLon Wright. Right inside. fouled on the floor. No shot for DeLon Wright. Fouled on the drive. If you haven't already, join the channel, subscribe. We're live for every single Miami Heat basketball game. We also put out videos when we're not live on a day-to-day basis. So make sure to join the channel. Sub for wins, sub for dubs. Butler drives left, swings it to Caleb Martin, top of the key triple. Too strong. Caleb just has not had his jump shot tonight. Here comes Darius Garland, shot out of a cannon. Kicks it to LeVert. LeVert three. No good. Rebound, Caleb Martin. Great box out by Caleb. Great box out. Heat bring it up with a 6-point lead. Jimmy probing. Kicks it out. Turns it over. Miscommunication between Jimmy Butler and Caleb Martin is a turnover. And Caleb has just been out of sync tonight. You know, that one could be classified on Jimmy Butler as a turnover. But either way, they were not on the same page regarding how they were going to handle that little pass. Garland gets it to LeVert. 7 turnovers on the night for Miami. I think 3 lately. Rozier back into the game. Jarrett Allen inside, fouled by Jaime Jaquez Jr. Rozier checked in for DeLon Wright. Looks like Grambling State's going to pull off the win. Up 6 with 24 seconds to go. I don't hate that foul right there because Jaquez got beat inside. Don't hate it. Jarrett Allen's made the free throw, so he's been hitting his last 3. Jarrett Allen's got 22 points today and 17 rebounds. Folks, that is the Bam Adebayo effect of not being on the court today. Babe, how much does Bam Adebayo impact the Heat? Look at Jarrett Allen tonight. Jimmy sits down to take a rest before closing time. Jarrett Allen goes 4 for 4 in his last 4 free throws. Haywood Highsmith checks in for Butler. Rozier to Jovic. Jovic, step back 3. Good! Nikola Jovic with a step back 3. 4th triple of the night for Jov. He's got 14 points. And then he gets a block on Caris LeVert out of bounds. Show some love to Jovic. Spam those 5s, folks. How about Nikola Jovic getting it left wing? Jab step, 1 dribble, step back 3. He can shoot it off the dribble too. Right over the face of Jarrett Allen. And he said, shooter time. Bob, Lisa, Yami, Hot Dog, Antonius, Michael. Let's go. I'm telling you what, folks, it might not be the Heat's year this year. It might not be. But I'm telling you, Nikola Jovic, 3rd year, he's going to take another leap because he will become more comfortable offensively. He'll bulk up some more in another offseason. He'll get better defensively. Next year, the starting front court of Jimmy, Jovic, and Bam is going to move mountains. I don't know who's going to be starting in the backcourt. It could be Tyler and Terry. It could be one of Tyler or Terry. Hell, it could be none of Tyler and Terry. But I'll tell you what, the starting front court of Jovic, Jimmy, and Bam next year is going to move mountains, folks. It's going to move mountains. One last word from our sponsor today, and that is Prize Picks. If you haven't got started with Prize Picks, I don't know what you're doing, because today's Heat Report live show is made possible by Prize Picks, and they've got specials for new and returning users alike for March Madness when you head over to prizepicks.com/CLNS. I know the football season is over, but March Madness is heating up as well as the NBA playoff seating. There's no shortage of high-stakes basketball moments this time of year. Get on the excitement with Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. I made some picks for tonight's game to pair up with a freebie, and I hit! I took more than on Jarrett Allen, 16 points. He's got 20 4 points, so that's a bang job. I also took more than on Nikola Jovic 6. He's got 14. Bang job. So all I need is that freebie Prize Picks gave everybody. You could still take it. More than half a point for Caitlin Clark. Let's freaking go. I won up to 5 times my money when Caitlin gets a bucket on Saturday to open up Iowa's March Madness run. Prize Picks is also so simple. You just pick more than or less than on 2 to 6 player stat projections. You can watch the winnings roll in. Get started now if you haven't already at prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS to get a first deposit match up to $100. More than, less than, it's that easy. Link is in the live chat and description of today's live show. All right, we're almost back to action for the final 7 minutes of this ball game. Continue to spam your 5s to show Nikola Jovic some love and support for how well he's played today. I love me some Nikola. You know I'm the leader of the Nikola Jovic hive. I love him. I love him. I love him like a son I never had. Good thing I don't have a son. 23. Garland, what the frigger? That was crazy. That was crazy. He just took a step back 3, hoisted it to the moon, and absolutely cashed in. And then the Heat turn it over. Oh, no. Here we go. Here we go. Jovic called for the foul. He's incensed. Oh, God. Here we go. No Jimmy. Garland makes this crazy-ass step-back 3, and then now we're in trouble. We need Jimmy back on the court. We do. 6 minutes to go. Jared Allen hands it off to Garland. Swings it to Niang. Niang drives inside. Swings it around. LeVert to Niang in the corner. Oh, God. Yep. Yep, saw that coming. And just like that, it's a 1-point game. Saw this coming. I did. As soon as Garland hit that circus shot where he sent the 3-point ball to the moon and it was actually really good defense, I know. As soon as it happened, I know the Heat were screwed. The Heat were screwed. And then we turn it over, and the next thing you know, Georges Niang hits a corner 3. And it goes from a 7-point lead with 6.5 to go to, in 20 seconds, only up 1. I know Jimmy's plan was to go to the bench for a little bit and just maybe take 2 minutes off and then come back in with 5 minutes to go in the ball game. That can't happen. Jimmy's got to come back into the game ASAP. We need our closer, man. We need our closer. Antonius, that's a good question. What's with all the back issues? I have no clue. I don't know what the Heat doctors are doing to these players, but 2 back discomforts in a row for Bam and Duncan is not great. Not great, Jim. Not great. I'm getting nervous, folks. This is a big game for Miami. They need to win. They need to win. They need to stay paced with Indiana and Philly. By the way, let's check in on some scores around the association. Let me check in on the scores. The Pacers are destroying the Pistons. The Sixers are playing the Suns. So hopefully the Suns can beat the Sixers tonight. It's in Phoenix, so you'd think Kevin Durant and company could get the job done. The Pacers won, though, so you're not catching them today, as they were a half game above you because they're 38-31 coming in today. Miami 37-31. So you're a half game behind them. It's be a big win for Miami, man. Big win. I got to tie my shoe. Can turn down for what? Boop, 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 boop. Oh. Jimmy's got to be back in the ballgame. It's a fact. It's a fact. If Jimmy's not back in when this play resumes, I'm going to be pissed. Hot dog, don't be mean to my singing voice. Jimmy's back. It's Caleb, Rozier, Jovic, Jaquez, and Jimmy. Jimmy's got it left wing. Cavs on an 11-3 run. We're under 6 minutes to go, folks. Jimmy hands it off to Rozier. 5 on the shot clock. Terry isolating on Okoro. Drives in, hangs, floats. Big time shot by Terry Rozier. Just what the doctor ordered to put the Heat back up by 3. Got to get stops now. The Heat's defense has been solid for most of the night, but the Cavs have been able to go on these spurts to really cut the distance between the two teams a lot today. LeVert left wing, Jovic defending. LeVert drives left, gets a step and lays it in. I can't do that. Can't do that. I love Yo, but having to guard a guard on the top of the key in isolation is not his strong suit. Rozier isolating on Jarrett Allen. Playing with his food and his fouled little knee out. And now Rozier's still down. Looks like he's fine. But a little knee bump there. I don't know where the Heat are in relative terms of the bonus. See, look, you watch what happened. Jovic got on his heels. When you're defending, you cannot be on your heels. That is rule number 1, because if you're on the heels, you're not able to move, and that's how you get shaped. Got to stay on the balls of your feet. Stay agile, folks. Stay agile. And that's talking defense with Rolly. Rozier, right wing. Butler sets a screen. 7 to go on the shot clock. Terry behind the back. Sidestep to Butler in the corner. Jimmy Butler, the ball gets knocked out of his hands out of bounds. There's 2.5 seconds to go on the shot clock. It's Heat ball side out. This is not good. Rozier to inbound in front of the Cavs bench. Gets it to Jaquez. Jaquez spins. Almost made it. That was a ridiculously tough shot. Unable to fall. And here comes Cleveland. Jarrett Allen swings it to LeVert in the corner. LeVert out to Niang. Niang drives inside. Floater. Good. And 1. Blocking foul on Caleb Martin. I no longer think the Miami Heat are going to win this. 4th foul on Caleb Martin. 10-2 run for the Cavs over the last 2 minutes. It's close. It's close. I think Caleb was still sliding a little bit, so I don't think Spo will challenge, but it certainly was close. Niang makes the free throw. So the Heat down 2 now. They were just up 7. An 11-2 run for the Cavs. 4:10 to go in the ball game. Jimmy's got it top of the key. Just had Jaquez, just didn't pass it to him. Jovic on the right wing. Now to Butler. Right block. Jimmy backing down Karis LeVert. Spins. Fades away. No good. And Caleb Martin misses the tip. LeVert now the other way. Jovic picks him up. LeVert inside. Good defense by Jovic. Forces a kick out to Darius Garland. 10 on the shot clock. Now Jovic defending Garland. Oh, boy. Send a double. They do. Garland goes right. Baseline out to Niang in the corner. No good. Rebound to Jovic. He was everywhere in that possession. Outlet to Rozier. Here he comes. Gets a screen from Caleb Martin. Rozier drives left into the corner for Caleb. 3. Short. He's been short all night on his jumpers. Caleb has been fucking horrible. He's 1 for 7 from the field. He's been absolutely atrocious. Garland brings it up and calls a timeout. 3:10 to go in the ball game. It's Cavs ball up 2. Folks, we need all the good vibes to go towards the Miami Heat right now, and that means hitting the sub button. 600 people watching. If you want the Heat to win, hit the sub button and spam me down below. We're in sub-only mode, so if you want the Heat to win, spam me, and if I see your name in the comment section, I will know you're a real one. which means you're subscribed. Join the channel if you haven't already, and type those me's if you want the Heat to win. Come on. We're going to have to get in our defensive stance here in a second. Spam me, Benign, Anita, Hot Dog, Bob, Randy. Come on, let's get that number up close to 8,800. Cheers, Hot Dog, Robin, Mirage, TBC, Invader. Come on. There's another subscriber. Me from Convec, Hector, Steve, Tyler, him, Nestor. We need everything we possibly can to win this ball game. Hit that sub button. Oh, here we go. Come on, continue to hit that sub button. Sub 4 dubs. Sub 4 dubs. Sub 4 dubs. Sub 4 dubs. If we get 40 more subscribers tonight and we get to 8,800, I'll do a beer bong. How about that? I'll chug a beer. All right. We're back. Garland coming off a screen. Gets it to Okoro in the corner. Back to Garland. Deep three. No good. Rozier with the rebound. It's Rozier, Jaquez, Jovic, Caleb, and Jimmy for Miami. Okoro, Allen, Garland, LeVert, and Niang. Rozier on the right wing. Guarded by Allen. Rozier. Back to Jovic. Jovic gets a screen from Jimmy. Nikola drives right. Out to Jaquez. Jaquez baseline. Jaquez swings it to Martin. One more to Jovic. Corner three for the lead. No good. Good look. Good offense by Miami. Just got the shot off. His time has expired. But it was a good look, man. Good look. Fuck. The Heat have not made a shot in 3 minutes. Typical. Not even going to get 100 points. Foul. Rozier fouled LeVert. Now, I think that was a pass. So I think this will be on the sideline. We'll see. Edward, if you spoil this game, I am going to put you out. LeVert at the line. So, because they're in the bonus. They're in the bonus. Heat about to be down 2 possessions. How quickly this game turned around because of poor offense. LeVert makes both. Jaquez gets it. Jaquez brings it up. Heat need a bucket a bad way. We're 2 minutes to go in this ball game. It's 23-11 Cleveland in the fourth quarter. Martin driving inside, bumped, fouled, no bucket, but he'll go to the line for 2. Still have not made a shot in 3.5 minutes, but at least the Heat are going to go to the line down 4 with 2:04 to go. Martin's really struggled today, 1 of 7 from the field. Makes the first free throw, big time. You're going to have to get a stop here, though, in a second. Put the basketball down because it's time to get in our defensive stance. Come on, need this free throw. And you get it. All right, defensive stance, folks. Get in your stances. 2 minutes to go. The Heat need a stop. Arms out, balls to your feet. Let's go, Caleb. Caleb defending. Garland gets a screen. Now it's Jovic. Butler's there. Garland drives inside. Kicks out to Niang. 3. No good. Rebound offensively. I swear to God, they have not even gotten that many offensive rebounds today, but it's always in the fourth quarter in the biggest moments. Niang in the corner, driving, fouled by Jaquez. I fucking swear to God, every time the Heat need the defensive rebound, they don't get it. Niang's going to the line for 2. Minute 34 to go. Makes the first. What do I always say? The first to 100 usually wins in these close games. So if he makes this, odds favor Cleveland. The odds favor Cleveland. Sub, come on. Sub for Dubs. Get the vibes turned around towards Miami. Butler, top of the key. Jimmy looks left, hands it off to Rozier. Rozier drives, step back 3, fouled. And 1! Terry Rozier! And 1 triple! That is as big as a shot as you'll see for the Miami Heat. Difficult step back, absolutely gave no place to land, knocks down the 3, and 1! Terry Rozier! Spam those 2s. The Cavs are challenging this. This is the most idiotic challenge I'll ever see. It was so clearly a foul, got bumped in the hip while shooting it, and it would only take away a point. It's not an offensive foul. It's no matter what going to be 3 points for Miami. Him challenging this is one of the worst coaching decisions I've ever seen. Let's go. If anything, this would be a flagrant for not giving Rozier a place to land. How would that even ever be overturned? All I know is that what a big shot from Rozier. I expect this to stand. Let's go. And I'm getting kind of upset that we're not getting more subscribers. I said right before that offensive possession, sub to get the vibes going back to Miami, and then what happened? A triple. It's backed by science that subscribers and us hitting that sub button makes the Heat play better. It's backed by science. Now, what is this horse shit here? In lag on the stream. Of course we are. Got to restart it. I mean, this is a joke. This is a fucking joke. Minute and a half to go, 1-point game, and I got to deal with this shit not even loading. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let me pull it up on my phone just in case I have to go with the backwards things. Come on, 27 subscribers away. I'm doing a beer bong if we get to 8,800. I mean, this is a joke. It's not loading. This is nightmare fuel. Here we go. We're back, and I don't know what happened, but they held the foul, and we're even at 100 after Rozier makes it. Minute 20 to go. Niang brings it up. Oh, that's a push-off! They don't call it a call. It was clearly pushed off. 112, defensive stance, folks. LeVert's got it. Rozier's defending. Defensive stance. LeVert gets the pick and roll. Drives inside. Hangs. Out to... That's a shot clock violation. Defensive stance gets a stop for Miami. Who else is on YouTube Live getting their defensive stances, getting stops for Miami? Damn near 1,000 people watching. Hit the sub button if you want the Heat to win. Or your bet to win. I don't give a shit. Hit the sub button. Rozier brings it up. Butler's going to set him a screen. Rozier working left. It's Okoro. Back to Jimmy. Guarded by LeVert. 10 on the shot clock. Jimmy's going to call an ISO. Jimmy drives right. Stops. Goes up. Loses it. Gets it back. Fades away. And hits! Jimmy Butler! Puts Miami up by 2. A very unorthodox bucket, but a bucket's a bucket. And the Heat up by 2 with 35 seconds left. Garland inside the Jared Allen for a slam dunk. And it's tied up. And this kind of stinks because that was a perfect 1 for 2 or 2 for 1. So we're tied at 102. And there's a 8-second differential between shot clock and game clock. So the Cavs will get a chance to tie or win this ball game, no matter what. Rozier has it, working on Isaac Okoro. Isolating, sidestep 3, it's a horrible shot. But it doesn't matter, because Terry Rozier drains it! Oh my! Terry Rozier coming in the clutch for the Miami Heat! A 4-point play a minute ago to tie it up at 100. A horrific shot on the right wing. A little sidestep action on Okoro. And Rozier said it don't matter. This is why you brought Scary Terry here at the trade deadline. For these exact isolation moments. Spam those twos. Let's go. 15 seconds to go. Heat up 3. What a shot by Terry Mother effing Rozier. 7 points for the young man in the last minute to give Miami a 3-point lead. After things looked very, very bleak, down 100-96, the Heat go on a 9-2 run over the last minute and a half. Let's go. Spam those twos. If you can't comment, it's because we're in sub-only mode. Hit that sub button right now. We're doing a beer bong at 8,800. We're also looking to get a stop here and get the win. We're looking for a stop. Sub 4 stop. Sub 4 stop. Defensive stance. It's worked over the last 2 minutes. We're going back to the defensive stance. Haywood Highsmith checks in for Nikola Jovic for defensive purposes. Garland looking to inbound. They get it to LeVert. 13, 12. Garland's got it. It's LeVert. He drives baseline. 5 to go. Out to Niang. Niang to the rim, and he lays it up and in with 3 seconds to go. I like that. It's fine. It's fine. They couldn't get off a 3. Miami played them on the 3-point line so well that they were forced to drive inside and take an easy layup. But the one issue with that is that there's 3 seconds to go. That took off so much time on the clock. It took off a solid 12 seconds. I don't know how they're going to be able to foul Miami, get the ball back. They have no timeout, so they can't advance the ball. Even if Miami misses all their free throws, it'd be at best a full court, half court heave for Cleveland. Over 1,000 people watching. If you haven't already, hit the sub button. Let's go. I'm Nic Rohloff. I put out daily content surrounding the Miami Heat, whether it be a watch party like the one you're watching right now, or whether it be a video in between games. I'm the one-stop shop on YouTube for your Miami Heat. And I'm chugging a beer if we get 2 more subscribers. Now 1 more subscriber. Hopefully it's a celebratory beer after a massive Heat win on the road to close out this 4-game road trip. But I'm chugging a beer right now, baby. Let's go. All you got to do if you're Miami is get the ball in. It's all you need to do. Get the ball in. They're going to foul you. You can go to the line. You make 2 free throws and force them to put up a half-court shot to try to tie it and send it to overtime. Come on. We're in a good spot as long as the Heat can get the ball in. That's all we need. Heat have it on the front court. Jovic gets it into Terry. Terry's fouled with 2.8 seconds left. Very, very easy there. No stress at all for Miami to inbound the ball. So exact amount of time left is 2.8 seconds. Rozier's going to go to the line for 2. Terry has been phenomenal in the last 2 minutes of the ball game. Absolutely terrific. Had an and 1 3 that tied it up after the Heat were down 196. Then hit the go-ahead 3 to put them up 105-102. Has a chance to seal it off here. Terry's first free throw. Good. That's a big one. That's a big one right there. Heat up 2. There is 2.8 seconds left. Come on. Sub 4 dubs. Max Strus looking on in street clothes, the former Miami Heat player, unable to go in this one. Rozier to make it a 3-point game and eliminate the chances of the Heat losing in regulation, which he does. 107-104. The Cavs have no timeouts. No timeouts. So they're going to be forced to either throw a baseball pass on the front court or put up a half quarter. They throw it in to Jared Allen. He gets it. He hands it off to Garland. Garland from deep. It doesn't go, and the Heat win! It was a double clutch three that almost fell. It actually was on target. It hit front rim, but the Heat hold on and get a massive win on the road. Spam those W's, baby. Let's go. They executed the Valpo play from March Madness perfectly. They threw it into Jared Allen. He caught it. Back pass to Garland, but good defense by Caleb Martin to get a good contest. Forced Garland to double pump, and because he had the double pump, he didn't get enough juice on it. It was directly on target. Just hit front rim, left it a tad short, and the Heat escape to get a big-time victory and improve their record on the season to 38 and 31. Spam those W's, baby. What a win for Miami. They needed it bad, folks. They needed it bad. Woo! Nothing more to do than the clap. That is a big-time win. Let's go, baby. It's never easy with Miami. Well, how else would you want it? There's no other way we want it, folks. We did get a super chat before the game ended, but shout out to Mr. Gio with a $5 super chat. Let's go, Rolly. We got this. Hashtag Heat win. Yes, we did, Mr. Gio, and it's a big win indeed. Hopefully the Suns beat the Sixers tonight, so the Heat jump the Sixers back in the standings. The Pacers would go to the 6th seed after they won tonight, but Miami would go up to the 7th. And now the Heat have a massive game here on Friday against the Pelicans, where then they actually play the Cavs again on Sunday. I owe a beer bong due to Gus getting to 8,800 subscribers. We picked up about 100 subscribers on today's live show. So shout out to the new 100 people that joined the channel. I promise you will not regret it, because we do live play-by-play commentary and analysis of every Heat game live. And we also like to have a good time with some drinks. No one else is doing that. Promise you that. And who else is chugging it that quickly, folks? Oh. Let's go. What a win. See ya, hot dog. Aaron James, you're right. Terry Rozier is the player of the game in my eyes. Oh, let's go, baby. Terry Rozier onions tonight. This is March. This is March. Woo! What a win, folks. What a win. That was such an unbelievable finish. I can't believe the and one, Terry Rozier. That was crazy. It's also Pat Riley's birthday today, so I'm glad we could get a win for the big man's BD. We'll read off some stats before we head out of here tonight. And if you guys want to continue the conversation on tonight's game, Super Chat is the best way to do that. You want to ask me a question about tonight's game, the future of this team, where they are in the standings, or anything about my personal life, go ahead and ask it. Go ahead. Well, in the meantime, we could show some stats. The leading scorer for Miami ended up being Jimmy Butler with 30 points. Jimmy had also 5 assists, 4 rebounds, and 4 steals. How about that performance from Jimmy Butler and a two-way ability? Have to show love to Terry Rozier, who had 24 points tonight. He went 8 of 16 from the field. And how about this number? 5 of 6 from 3. including obviously those two big ones in the final minute and a half of the ball game. Rozier was downright terrific tonight. Nikola Jovic was also very good. 14 points, 6 rebounds. Went 4 of 10 from beyond the arc. That's 40%. I'll take it. Patty Mills had 10 points, even though he went 1 of 8 from 3. Thomas Bryant had 10 boards tonight. I mean, was he great defensively? No, but he gave a solid effort and really fought on the glass, which I really appreciated. He showed effort. Orlando Robinson had 8 points off the bench. Jaquez had 7. Caleb Martin was bad tonight. 4 points, 1 of 7 from the field. But he had some decent plays defensively late. That's a big-time game for Miami, man. They needed to win it, and they got it. They needed to win it, and they got it. Now they improve to 38-31 on the season. Oh, big time. Oh, we'll stay live here for a bit if we want to talk about tonight's game. If you want to do that, super chat, get your thoughts, questions, comments about tonight. If not, we'll sign off and I'll let everyone enjoy their Wednesday evening. Be back with a video tomorrow, and we'll be back on Friday night for a watch party against those New Orleans Pelicans. That's a big win, man. 4-game road trip, you go 3-1. You won both games against the Pistons. You won the game against the Cavs and the game against the Sixers. Couldn't ask for much more. Like, you needed to win the first 2 games against Detroit. It would have been nice to sweep Cleveland and Philadelphia, but just the state of this Heat team, the fact of the matter is we would have had to be appreciative of a split for those 2 games on the road. 2 teams that were a winning record. You should have been able to win both, but I'll take a split. I'll take a split. Split's fine with me. Split is fine by me. Oh. All right, we'll give it another minute, exactly 1 minute. I see it on the clock. No super chats come in. We're going to sign off today. As Colorado and Boise State get underway in Dayton. Final first 4 game before the real round of 64 begins tomorrow afternoon. Or if you're on Central Time like me, morning, first game's 11:10 a.m. Not used to that. Not used to that. I got money on Colorado tonight, folks. So hopefully the Buffaloes get the job done. $20 seconds. If not, we'll sign off. I love Colorado's unis, by the way. Those black with like the little, whatever you want to call that color. I don't even know what that color is. It's like not gold. I don't know. One classifies gold. Is it tan? I don't know. Beige. That whatever the accent is to the black in Colorado is just sweet. Just sweet. All right, it's been a minute. We're going to sign off. Appreciate the 10,000 people that tuned in today. $81 in super chats, always cool as well. We'll see you again live on Friday for a game against the Pelicans, which should be a fun, anticipated game on Friday night. The rematch between the Heat and Pelicans after that skirmish that happened in New Orleans. Najee Marshall, Jimmy Butler. We'll see if tempers flare again. Hopefully Bam will be back on Friday. Duncan probably going to be out. He was listed day to day. We'll see. But hopefully he'll be back sooner rather than later. And the Heat will be able to pick up another win against the New Orleans Pelicans. So I'll see you then. Peace out, folks. Go Heat.